Hello everyone, and welcome to Episode 2 of Resident Evil 2 in our second playthrough with the second playable character. As noted on Twitter or whatever, it does really feel like there's a whole bunch of 2s in this episode. Don't need no stinking gun, model combat knife. Okay, that's probably like an extra bonus of some kind. Let's go ahead and jump into story mode, right? Yes. And then it should be continue. So, oh, here we go. Forging ahead through zombie-infested streets, Claire finally arrives at the... Well, we're considerably further than where that was indicating. We're here in the safe room, and just forgive me. Hello to Caroluna! Caroluna, I hope that you had a nice Monday so far. You're several hours ahead of where we are. We're here in the safe room, and right up those stairs is the unending misery of Mr. X and so forth. But we're going to go this way, and I think that we already, like, isolated out all that we want to have. Yeah, I'm just double checking here. We've got this, and not a ton of ammo, but we do have some pretty good health items, as I recall. We're only carrying one. But, yeah. Oh, and by the way, we're going down in the sewer. I don't think that we're going to need those boards, or the basement, wherever it is. Let's put these away, and that'll free up an inventory slot so that we can... Yeah, here's what we're going to do. Let's, yeah, move that there, that there, that there. And now we've got sort of the guns and the ammo lined up so that they all make sense. And we'll put our first aid spray there. Doesn't actually matter, but it's nice to have. All right, let's head down. I was so ready to go down this elevator. It is down this elevator, right? Yeah. Fun Bear says, did you end stream, go to bed, sleep a bit, and then wake up to stream? Pretty much. Yeah, I actually went somewhat later yesterday than I had intended for people watching at some point in the future. Last night we had a very fun stream of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, getting real deep into the main story. I think that we've got one more major area. There might be two until we do what feels like the last sort of major bit of story. We won't talk too much about that in detail, but we're pretty deep into that one. And that whole episode went later than I had...
Hello? Hello?
...anticipated. So yeah, got some rest, and now we're back. And Caroluna's saying, did you get the time off from work today? Yes, today, at least for me, is a day off from work. That is not true of a lot of people in the United States, but at the place that I work today is a day off, so a free day means free streaming, and early in the day, too. So it's great to have you guys here, and it's great to have this hand grenade here. The hand grenade can be used to escape from dire circumstances, although I prefer not to do that. Okay, but no, Claire, don't you, like, slide that in? Is that not... Anyway, she can't go through this, is what that means. Let's just check our map and make sure. Yeah, and this is what? Special weapons case. I don't absolutely have whatever this is. I have a hand grenade I could destroy with whatever's in there. Carolyn is saying awesomeness. Oh, also, Funbear is saying Angel ended stream last night after I went to bed and started 20 minutes after, after I woke up. Well, hopefully it's fun to have some variety here between Valhalla and this. I've said this a couple times, but we knew Valhalla was going to be a long playthrough. I am surprised that there is as much of it as there is, primarily just because it had been advertised as being a smaller game than Odyssey. I'm curious by what metric. It feels less ambitious in terms of story in some ways, but not smaller or shorter. Not by any means. Okay, yeah, I was just double checking what the quick turn button is, and if you do quarter turns. Okay, this doesn't look passable. No, unless somebody knocks that junk aside, and no one's going to. Okay, so that goes nowhere. This also... No? Okay. I was about to say, this looks like video game for you can't go this way.
Won't budge.
Yeah, you can just go under that, though.
Hello? Hey. It's okay. I won't hurt you, I promise. Do you need help? Here, you can take my hand.
You need help.
I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
You need help.
Why?
He's right behind you.
What? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me.
Hello to Borlak. And also possibly goodbye to Borlak, because this is not going to go my way. Borlak, if possible, do thank Lady B again for the gift subs that she shared on Mia's channel. That was really awesome. That was a special Streamiversary event that Mia had set up, and she was so happy with how much fun everybody had with it. Oh, that's not going to go my way, is it? Yep. Okay, that's great. Do I just shoot it randomly until the eye appears, or what's the play here? Because I don't feel like I have enough firepower in the game to take this on. Also, let's just take a quick look at our map. Yeah, not a lot of helpful information here. Although there is a box of ammo at the furthest point in this room that it could be in. Oh, god damn it. No dodge button, by the way. Alright, it doesn't seem to like getting shot. Alright, I need to finish reloading my pistol. Hello to Mr. Gunny. There was ammo here. Okay, yep, I didn't get this last time. Okay, that seems bad for me, though. God damn it. No, let go. LB.
Oh, crap. Oh, Hey, little girl. It's safe now. It's over.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I promise. Everything's fine. I just need you to lower that ladder for me.
Will you help me find my mom?
Your mom is down here?
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah. Of course. I'll help you.
All right, kid, I'll be up in a second. Let me just make sure that I didn't leave anything else cool down here. Right, because it's still... Yeah, look, there's an herb over here. I'll be right back. Yeah, Borlak was asking, what time do you call this? I call this slightly after breakfast, coffee, sort of brushing teeth, you know, all the other things that you do to get up in the day. That's what we've done so far. How? Oh, no, that's not a landmine. That's just the cover to that. I saw that and saw landmine. Okay, is there anything else here? Yes, there is. So as long as this zone is red, there's something left in machinery room that I haven't gotten. Now, sometimes you can't get it because of where it is, or you don't have the right gear. You have to come back here later. But you're going to be able to at least see it, interact with it, get it listed on the map. So let's just be really thorough now that we've done all of the monster murdering that we have to. Borlak asks, who wakes up early in the morning, has a coffee, and thinks, horror, that's a thing for me. Someone who's living in the month of October. Well, I don't get a chance to play a lot of sort of spooky, scary games. It was... Oh, hold on. Yes, combined. 26 bullets. Wow. We are winning the bullet economy so far. We're actually not. Oh, and hey, check this out. Hand grenade. Killing that guy was in my opinion, really good use of a hand grenade. I was pretty happy with that. So we're at caution. We can take at least one more hit before we get into a worse position. I do not remember what happens if you mix red and green. I thought it was a full heal, but then again, if you combine 2 greens, it's a full heal. So I think what I want to do is, rather than combine them now, if I run out of inventory space, then we'll do it. But, and now it's blue, so we've done everything. If I can make it to a save point, I want to experiment with what exactly red and green do, because it's been too long. Kid, I will be with you. We will help find your mom after I finish looting this gunpowder. And, yeah, so now I'm out of space. Right. So let's go ahead and combine these, and we'll remember what the hell it does. We'll fully restore your health. Well, what the hell is the difference between that and 2 greens then? Because green, like, you've only got, like, 2 steps on your health. It's fine, caution, and then danger. Well, whatever. Now we can mix those 2 green herbs if we want to. Oh, and here's that. Now... It's not just me, right? I mean, if not for the fact that the floor got knocked down over there, Claire could just, like, slither under here really easily, I feel like. But yeah, Borlak, for me it was this or... Oh, hold on. Am I... No, I don't want to aim at her. Right, let's, reload the pistol here. Alright. This or Valhalla or something completely different. And every time it's October, I like to try to do as many fun horror experiences as we can. It's very, like, appropriate for the season.
You got it!
Wait, what did you mean that it won't move? Is she too weak to pull the handle, or was it not working before we killed the eyeball monster?
So, what's your mom like?
She works at Umbrella. She's making an important new medicine.
Umbrella? That big pharmaceutical company?
My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much.
Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon.
In episode 1, Marquak had asked, are there more story beats beyond the very beginning?
So where's your dad?
He, worked with my mom, but he's gone.
Wow. Both of my parents are gone, and it's just me and my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It means we've got something in common, and that's a good thing, right?
She looks really uncertain about that statement. Oh, thank God, yes! I will never not be happy to have more inventory space. Okay. We're obviously not leaving this room, but let's loot it for all it's worth and get everything arranged before we save. Without mixing these, let's just put away the herbs. We do have... Yeah, we've already got a full heal, so we're going to put away this full heal. We're going to hold on to the hand grenade, because we just saw how effective that is, and we're going to put away the gunpowder. Now, fear not, we're going to wind up using a lot of this gunpowder as ammunition supplies dwindle and my facility with the game drops even further, but we don't need any right now. And sure, let's save. Borlak says horror should be played at night alone with a single candle. So there's another horror game that was in contention to be played in place of the second run, but one of the concerns with it is that I really do feel like it would be best played when it is as dark as possible. Oh, hold on. This is a cutscene.
Here. Come on.
Over there!
Okay, kid. First rule of
It's closed.
being in a horror movie is don't run off by yourself. Second rule is spend your time with somebody more proficient than me. Okay, I do not have a card.
Damn it. We need a key card. Hold on. Here, come out. And you're sure this is the way?
This is how my mom took me last time.
Sherry? I've been looking everywhere for you, Sherry. Brave little girl to leave your house in the middle of this mess. On the ground, hands behind your head.
You can't be serious.
On the ground, now. Sherry, tie her hands.
Why are you doing this?
Shut up. Tie her. Okay then. You tie her up now, or she dies.
What's this all about?
Child endangerment, for starters. Sherry, come here.
What are you gonna do to her?
None of your fucking business.
If you hurt her, I swear to God, my brother is stars and I will.
Sherry, get over here. What's your name? What's your fucking name?
Claire!
Sherry, you come with me now, or say goodbye to Claire.
Okay, I'll go. You better be taking me to my mom.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to him, he's full of shit.
Stop hurting her, please!
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Stop! Let me go! Let me go!
Obviously, nobody taught you manners. We'll fix that. Oh, yes, we will.
Let me go! Let me go!
I'll get you, you fucker! Stay safe, Sherry.
I'm not really looking forward to the third run through as that guy. Wait, so what did I pick up?
Keep card first. And then that asshole gets what's coming to him.
Wait. What did he drop? They made a big point of him, like, dropping something, and then it even showed her, I thought, picking it up. That's weird. Okay. To finish out the earlier thought, I think that other game would really, as you say, best be played in a darker environment, and right now it's a little bit difficult to play anything after dark just because of how the daylight works. But as the month goes on, it should get easier, and it very well might take the place of this game once we finish it, because I don't think, based on our first playthrough, that this is going to be a super long game. Okay, hold on. Let's explore the rest of parking garage before we go exploring other areas. Also, now Borlak is saying that Alien Isolation is really great to play in VR. Seriously though, is that available in VR? Because that game was extremely intense, just playing regularly. In VR, I shudder to think of what the experience would be like. Okay, so that's probably openable from the other side. And, okay, so that's the room. Let's go to elevator controls room. I suspect that that's going to have something that we can't do yet, but then we'll have it marked on the map, and we'll at least know what we're looking for.
Must be where that guy came from.
Oh, yeah. Pink diamond door. We do not have that key yet. If we look through it, we can see probably some files. Oh, some dinner. Man, we interrupted that guy's dinner to go kidnap the little girl. I've arrived too early. Express elevator to Chief's office, not for general use. Okay, it's just reminding me of that. And yeah, definitely not for general use because the button doesn't work. Okay, cool. We have a map. So now we know that there's the elevator. I'm just going to remember that that X means elevator. And there's only one way we can go, which is the best way. The kennel, if I remember correctly, is very bad news. We're going to have to go there probably first. The firing range might have some extra ammo, so maybe we'll actually go there first. And whatever that is probably a security shutter that might be able to be opened on one side or the other. But honestly, who remembers? And this is Raccoon Monthly, June issue. Attention all Raccoon City heroes. Who's the most feared yet respected man in town? The answer should be obvious to any resident of our fair city. That's right, it's Police Chief Brian Irons, the man who scares the bejesus out of criminals everywhere, and stern father that loves every last one of us sinful citizens. Boy, this is some loaded language. Chief Irons is known for his great charity work, including big contributions to the orphanage, support for abused women, art preservation, animal conservation. Let us know if we've missed anything. Just when does our great hero sleep? When asked, the city is my extended family, and I'm just doing what I do for my family, Chief Irons said with a soft smile. And there he is, big hero.
That bastard is the police chief?
So many, many years ago, probably going on 10 years at this point, ABC here in the United States of America had a one-season reality series called Whodunit. And the premise of Whodunit was a whole bunch of people live together in a mansion, but rather than being like Big Brother, in that mansion, once a week, somebody was quote-unquote murdered. And they would always be murdered in these very elaborate Rube Goldberg-style elaborate deaths. And it was up to the contestants on the reality show to piece together how the crime had actually been committed. And at the end of each episode, they had to sort of give a... God damn it. They had to give a narrative on what they thought had happened, and whoever was the furthest from the truth, whoever had discerned the fewest details, would then be the next week's murder victim. I am talking about Whodunit right now because there's one contestant on Whodunit that bears a striking resemblance to Police Chief Irons there. Sort of a rotund fellow with a bristly mustache, and he comes in and he says, and everybody immediately goes, oh, are you like a police officer? Are you like a detective? I don't know if that kills him, but... Oh, thank God. Wow. I would have killed more lickers upstairs if I had known that they can go down with a single incendiary round. From the moment that he shows up, are you a retired police officer? He's like, no, I'm a high school football coach. That's what I do. And, like, I shit you not, like, right in the first episode, like, at the meet and greet party, before they even know what the premise is of the show that they've signed up for, people are like, sure, whatever you say, officer. and there's this one great moment during this scene where, you know, they have confessionals like they do in every reality show, where one of the other contestants is like, man, we've got everybody in here. We've got beauty queens, we've got accountants, we've got a police officer who's pretending that he's a high school coach. It's so funny. And by the way, Don, the guy that I'm describing, is or was in fact a... I hope this doesn't arc too much. Okay, do I need to, I do! Oh, that's fine. Why did the first one go down so much more easily? Okay. Battlestar Galactica, go ahead and relax. I guess the first one died a lot more easily because he was standing in a pool of fire. And this guy, I just knocked him down, so lesson learned. That was probably a wasted round. Oh, and also, just within that first episode right away, as soon as it is explained to the audience, to the contestants, so we have a wheel crank here. As soon as it's explained to the contestants, hey, you're on a murder mystery show, and your goal is going to be to figure out how these crimes were committed, the whole I'm a high school football coach falls immediately away. Like, he continues to try to maintain the facade, but it turns out he doesn't know anything about sounding like a police officer, a football coach, and only knows how to talk like a police detective. So it's very funny as he tries to maintain his ruse. Okay, Justin Hansen, male Caucasian, 39 years old, found dead in jail cell bed by staff. Hands are still clenched tight due to rigor mortis, which should be coming to an end. It's highly likely that he died just after lights out. Deceased was a known kleptomaniac, incarcerated multiple times. Incredibly, he would steal even while in jail, though that was consistent with his clinical diagnosis. I am aware that I'm very low on health. I do have something that can refill my health. I would like to try to go as far as I can before that becomes necessary. And there's... Oh, do I just unpack all of these? Okay, yeah, we've got ammo, I guess. Sure. Let's start looking. Nope. Why do I want to pull this the rest of the way out? You go right back inside. I don't see anything on that guy. If we go around this room... Nope, no, we can just put that right back. If the best option is for me to unpack those bodies out of the morgue closets, then we will do so. But at the moment... Oh, I didn't even see that dude. Okay, well, he hasn't noticed me yet, so I'm gonna go on about my business. Whoops. Yeah, I don't need him. I mean, do I want to open up the horrible bug thing? Is there anything in there for me? No. You go back inside. Okay, yeah, see, this is the kind of morgue tray that I like. The kind with botany. Okay. Otherwise, by the way, this is like, it's in the way. So I'm just going to leave it out a little bit so I don't get caught on it when I inevitably have to flee this room. Okay, and we'll just push that back in. So, well, actually, it doesn't actually block the door. So we'll pull that out. All right, Yeah, there's still stuff in the morgue, so... The horrible bug monsters, they can stay where they are. I guess we'll start with this guy over here. And, yeah, I kind of feel like it's probably time to pop some sort of health thing. Otherwise, the very next thing that happens is lethal. So, let's do it. Man, I don't like using these. Okay. Fun Bear's like, yeah, that's what I do too. Just put you back. Yeah, I mean, obviously. Okay. Really showing off my bullet skills.
Bitch.
Sonic, god damn it. Is he down now? He's figuring it out. And what did I get for that? I got... Hey! Okay, actually that was well worth it. I was about to complain a lot. Oh, hi. I guess the key guard has woken up. How am I doing on ammo? Bad. Okay, let's get out of here. He's gonna get back up. Now, before we go... Shit, there's more stuff in there. Well, we might as well see this amount of ammo out. The last 4 bullets. Alright, come on out, lady. Twitchy, come on. Anything? No? Okay, then, yeah, you can go right back in. If there's nothing on that table, we don't need to run the risk that she's just going to get up in 5 minutes. And that brings us to, this guy. Christ. Alright. This has got to be where the last thing is. Let's grab that. Okay. Done. Alright, and... You sleep tight now. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I've put them in this locker. Oh, wait, what have I done? I got turned. Okay, so, morgue done. Oh, did I go through the kennel? Oh boy, I was expecting dogs. You know, kennel. Okay. Why did I come here instead of going to the firing range? In my head, firing range was the goal. Oh my god, I was so busy with the liquor, I didn't, like, notice the dogs were also in here. You know what? I'll probably wind up using the incendiary rounds against the dogs. My memory is that they are very, very fast. And, yeah, we're blue in here, so we don't have to worry about finding anything new. Oh, fun. Okay. Well, it still took less ammo than the last liquor did. Maybe I should have just tried walking past him. There was a liquor upstairs that yeah, maybe I'm really wasting ammo. I don't have like a ton of those incendiary rounds. Upstairs, there was one liquor that would just like hang out on the ceiling, and as long as I didn't antagonize him, he left me be. Okay, where are they coming from? Fuck. We will rejoin this program already in progress after a quick message from Mr. Raccoon. Howdy, boys and girls. It's your pal from the Raccoon City Zoo. It's always great to see you. Today, I want to talk about something really important to me. Well, you know my popular Mr. Raccoon toys? Well, I heard some bad kids have been using them for target practice, but that makes me really sad. Good little kids wouldn't be that mean, right? Plus, it's super duper dangerous, so just don't do it. Anyway, see you at the zoo. Wait, who the hell is Mr. Raccoon that he heard kids were using raccoon toys as target practice, and he wanted to put out a PSA, don't destroy your toys by shooting at them with guns? Hey kids, maybe don't be shooting guns. Fuck. And the trouble is, like, you know that there's some cool stuff in here. We're gonna put that there. Hold on. But we can probably open it up. There's something inside. A well-worn key. I have only the vaguest of memories that there was something that we wanted to unlock. I don't remember where it was, but we'll figure it out. I don't know that I have a lot of faith in our ability to... So here's my options against 2 zombies. Number 1, flame rounds. 1 round kills both zombies. We feel pretty good about that. Number 2, shoot them with my submachine gun. I don't have a ton of bullets for it. It's the 24 plus 11. What is that, 35? That's not feeling real good. Number 3, shoot a grenade or toss a grenade at them. That'll definitely take them out, but aren't grenades better saved for like boss characters? So I think we'll go with flame round. Although that idea sounded a lot better back when they were grouped up. Okay. Short controlled burst, Ripley. Fuck! Okay, well... Nope! Okay.
I can do this.
Claire, just stomp her head in. Okay, we're down of my 35 bullets, we're down to 18, and I did that as best as I could. Equipment disposal notice. Item to be disposed of, key to patrol car. Oh, that's the key that we picked up. Bent key, no longer usable, but I think it will still open the car's doors and trunk with its keyless entry buttons. Okay, there's some herbs back there. And we get to use our new key. First use of diamond key. Please have lots of ammo in here. Oh, hey, a roll of film. That'll come in handy. We are almost out of inventory space. And there's nothing else in here. Oh, okay. I wasn't putting together in my mind exactly what this door opened out to. Hey! Incendiary rounds, yes please. We're up to 8. Plus the one in the chamber? Yeah. And it's a Mr. Raccoon toy. I really, really don't like expending ammo to get these collectibles, but it's 1 bullet if we're careful. Yay, a Mr. Raccoon toy. Oh, and yeah, no, I went to reload and we don't have enough ammo anymore. Okay, that is somehow... Oh, wait, sorry, we're over here. Yes, we are done in firing range. The key... Okay, yeah, locked door, the key is to a car, so we know that that's not going to work. I might check it just to be absolutely on the safe side, but I really don't think that that's it. What do you want to bet those 2 cops have come up and... Nope, 2 corpses. Everything's fine. And we don't go in there yet. Okay. That is... No, we haven't been to generator room, nor do I think that we can get there. Yeah, in order to get to generator room, we need the crank handle. So I guess now we're going to go use that key on the car. Claire, like, I don't know, put a trash can in front of that. Oh, jam this push cart into the door. That'll slow him down for like a minute. Okay, I don't know which, presumably the key goes to a patrol car, I just don't know which one. I assume we'll get some sort of, pop-up, and if not, maybe it's one of those deals where if we examine it in the inventory, it'll make the correct car chirp, and then we'll know where to go. Okay. I'm not sure, so let's examine it in the inventory. Key. Here we go. I feel like one of these. Ah, here we go. I will take the JMB HP3. That's 13 bullets. Okay. Whoops. So, if I wanted to put this into, like, the shortcut, yeah, let's put that there so that up is still a functional gun. And that exhausts all of my inventory space. Do we have a... I feel like we don't have a safe room anywhere in range, although we can go downstairs? Or is it upstairs? Hold on, where does this go? I feel like this is how we came up. I don't know if I can go back down here. If we can... Yeah! Okay. So, if we can put away some of the inventory items, I just want to make sure that we're not marching around full. Let's store, 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 store. Key, actually, we can dispose of, so we're not going to put that away. Let's store the roll of film, because it'll be a while before we can get it developed. And so, here's something, this is sort of a very metagamey question. Is there an advantage to carrying around a weapon for which we have no ammo, so that the game will put ammo into the world for us? Or is that just a wasted slot and we need to wait? Because there's like another gun in here, I think, that I've never carried and we've never once found any ammo for it. Yeah, this guy right here. As far as I know, we've never found ammo that would go into this. Well, I'll tell you what, it's got more ammo than this does. So let's store. And then we're going to... grab this. Okay. And now we'll see if we pick up any SLS 60 ammo. That will teach me whether or not you're supposed to have those out. And there's no ammo in here. There's plenty of gunpowder, but there's no ammo for me to pull out. So the one last thing that I need is some sort of a get well quick scheme. So we're going to pull out... Let's save our first aid sprays. I don't know why I want to do that. It just feels wise. And instead, we're going to grab out the... We put away... Yeah, this guy right here. So let's grab that. All right. So now we can heal up when we need to. I'm going to save that. How am I... Oh, I'm already in caution. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that too much. if there's an advantage to going from caution to fine, I'm just not aware of it. I don't know if you move a little bit faster or something, but it feels to me like right now I can definitely take at least one hit. Now the question is, oh, right, no, we found the gun in the car. Oh, and we have the key to that now. That's what we've done. I'm not expecting a lot of threat in here. All right, and I think that we can probably discard this key forever. Shoulder stock for the GM79. Okay, I'm gonna go put that into our key safe, because I don't think there's a lot of benefit to carrying it around, nor this high-quality gunpowder. And that is everything in this room. So, I mean, if I pull this lever, I feel like that's going to call the elevator. Oh, right, this is the elevator control room. So, rather than possibly bringing down a Licker or Mr. X or some other crisis, I know it's like, oh man, but let's just go back and put away the things that we picked up, save it up, that way we won't have to repeat these steps when the next thing kills Claire. While I'm just like, hopefully there's nothing too alarming down here right now, I mentioned in last night's episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, something not related to Valhalla at all, but rather the disappointment that a lot of the VODs that we'd prepped up had been deleted off of Twitch. I didn't have a chance to recheck today. There's been other cases where something appeared to be missing, damaged, or like the header image wouldn't show up. Every once in a while, Twitch sort of like bugs out in a weird way, and it looks like something is missing when in fact it's just not present right at the moment. There was a long period in time, several months if I remember correctly, where the whole collections page just didn't work. You could see like the first set of collections, but if you went to scroll down, Twitch would just give an error and it wouldn't actually load any of them. That was pretty frustrating for a channel like ours where it is like all of our playthroughs are organized into collections. They did eventually fix that, and that's why like we haven't said about re-uploading everything just yet. It feels like it might be a lot of wasted effort. But if nothing's there in 3 or 4 days, then we'll go ahead and start prepping that stuff back up. Okay, to the chief's office. Okay, nothing we have to worry about here, and okay, there's something else around here, but maybe not in this like little narrow alleyway. Caroluna is saying, I'd also contact Twitch support if you haven't already. Is there a way to do that outside of just like, hey, at Twitch support on Twitter? It's even a secret panel, because of course it would be. Copy of emails to Chief Irons. There probably is. There must be like an email option. It's a good idea, Caroluna. Police Chief Irons, as thanks for your unwavering support, I've deposited a small sum into your account to use as you see fit. I hope I can count on you to maintain surveillance over your subordinates, especially the ones who survived that mansion. Get rid of them if you must. Signed, WB. Police Chief Irons, I ran into some trouble with Umbrella headquarters. The suits want to take the fruit of my research away, but don't worry, this will all blow over soon. You just keep doing what I tell you and everything will be all right. Signed, WB. Police Chief Irons, you are to up the security around my lab. Your muscleheads are to shoot any suspicious persons on sight. Doesn't matter if they kill them or even if they're Umbrella employees. I'm so close to completing G, and no asshole is going to get in my way. Police Chief Irons, get your shit together and do your fucking job. I told you I need more security in the sewers. Don't you know how critical of a time this is for me? As for the money, I can pay you whatever once I take over, but not before. Why don't you get that? Never forget how expendable you are. Sounds like a quality working relationship. Also, Police Chief Irons, sir, just doesn't... Oh, is this another safe zone? Wow, okay. No, hold on, I've got some stuff to put away, I think. Like this green herb store. Alright, traveling light. Taxidermy log. White-tailed deer, 6 years old, Arklay Mountains, length 6'1". Pleased with how this turned out, but I'm getting tired of working on these puny things. Maybe time to move on to some more challenging animals. Siberian tiger, what a fucking asshole. Length 9 foot 6 inches. I nearly came when I sliced its yellow belly open and its warm guts spilled out. I still smell of wild beast. This is the life. Okay. Pig, 22 years old. The specimen's body is soft, sweet, and white all over, and it's all mine forever. Just a quality human being all the way around. And this is a pink heart door. We do not have that key. I'm also just checking around if there is a typewriter in here. And there is. Okay, yeah, absolutely no reason not to save. If there's an achievement for, like, finishing the game in fewer than 85 saves, I'm not going to get it. Killen is saying there's got to be some way. Yeah, I know. I see a lot of people going up to, like, at Twitch support on Twitter with their questions and problems, and I'm very much aware that the whole, like, uploading VODs to Twitch is, like, it's not really what the service is supposed to be about. So I'm not upset that they're gone, but it does feel like the lesson being taught here is, hey, uploaded unpublished VODs to Twitch, they are not safe. This is not an archive. This is not a place for you to store information that's valuable to you. Repair shop letter. From your description regarding the electronic lock on the door in the police chief's office, it sounds like something needs replacing. You will need some power panel parts to fix the issue. Fortunately, a repairman from one of our stores is at the station to repair the bell in the clock tower. We sent a few spare parts with him, and he reported that he left one in the 3rd floor east storage room. If something goes wrong or you need more than one, please don't hesitate to seek him out in the clock tower. We look forward to serving you again. 3rd floor east storage room. I doubt that I'm going to have an easy time finding that. And then here's a relief with a pink heart on it. Hold on. Small but beautiful relief in a frame. So probably I need the key to open this, but let's just look at it. Oh, the key is right there. Okay, super glad we did that. All right, so that's now 2 keys that we've got. Oops. Yeah, no, it certainly is. Okay. I was pretty embarrassed in the last episode when somebody correctly pointed out that I had all the notes that I needed in order to like open up the goddess statue, and I just wasn't looking at things carefully enough yet. Okay, and I clearly don't have the electronic parts that I need for this.
Thank God. The key card.
Caroluna has found a link, and thank you to Caroluna. This is the closest one that I found. Help.twitch.tv, and then there's like contact stuff, and is noting they really don't want us to contact them. Yeah, even figuring out, like, so every once in a while, this is a familiar story to anyone who streams in any capacity, you'll have a VOD that gets muted. Sometimes for the game, for the music that's in the game, overlook that somehow. Submachine gun ammo. Wow, okay, I'm really low on this. you can appeal those. For example, and I've shared this story before, one of our Anno 2205 VODs got muted because it included music from the game Anno 2205. That's literally what the muting says if you go to it. You can click on the option to appeal it, but when you do that, the little page on Twitch is like, okay, having music in a game is not a sufficient grounds to appeal the fact that it got muted. So if that's why you're appealing, like, no, that's not necessarily going to do it. And every time that we've seen it, it's just like, well, then why bother? If it says right on their support page, don't bother, you're wasting your time, I am inclined to believe them. Okay, there's the electronic door panel. There's the crank handle slot. Here's a safe. And then that's got a jack that we can't make use of yet. And this has a dial lock that we don't know the combination to. Linen room we can get into now. We're back into the police station, as you can obviously see. But what I can't do is get over to the main hall yet. I think that we need to get into electronic door panel. So let's go ahead and unlock this door, and we will find our next step. Carol Luna says, I don't know if that's happened to me yet. That said, I generally disable game music, and I also don't really verify my VODs afterwards either. Yeah, it's one of those things where you won't know it's happening until it's happened, and then that audio is just gone. Was that lightning, or did I miss a scare out here? Okay. This is the security shutter that opens from the other side with the hand crank. Do we have any predictions on whether or not I want to go up or down? Oh, well, East Storage Room. That's what we read about in the document. So let's see if we can get up there. Whoops. Now, Caroluna, since you happen to be here, do you know if you will be streaming at any point today? Because one of the great things about streaming at this hour is that we have potentially an opportunity to do something that we don't usually get a chance to do, like raid to Caroluna, raid to Patikan, raid to Borlak, people who are typically streaming during hours that I am at work or otherwise sort of like occupied by things, and I would love to return the favor for all of the raids that we've gotten over the months and years. Okay, I did hear that. We got 2 bullets with this snub-nosed pistol. We might as well blow these out first. Okay, that's... Also, like, maybe this is a situation where we don't have to have this fight. Combined. Get it. Get the thing. Okay.
You asshole.
Just all the bullets. God damn it. Okay. Okay, what else do we have in here? Well, there's some goddamn thing in here because it's not blue yet. And this is becoming an expensive room for me to be in. Okay. We can get back into main hall from here. But there's something else in here. Or I'll tell you what, let's even get out to balcony. Oh, shit! That snub-nosed pistol did. Oh, nice! He's on his, stomach. That's gonna make him at least a little less dangerous. And here we go. Large gear. Which takes up 2 slots. Because of course it does. Well, I'm not dropping anything, so... Okay. so our next task is to get back to the service room so that I can drop some inventory stuff. Caroluna says, potentially, he's a tad headachy today. I'm sorry to hear that. Food is thawing at the moment, and I'll see how I get afterwards. That might be get on or feel afterwards. Yes, Chief's office. All right, I knew it wasn't far. Right, well, we can free up several inventory items. Let's put away this snub-nosed pistol, this blue herb, this flash grenade, this board, because we're not on the first floor, so I don't see a lot of need to board up windows. Maybe I will regret that. And yeah, we'll put that there and that there. We'll move this over a couple. We've got at least a little bit of ammo. It's not much. And we still have a full heal when we're ready for it. But Caroluna, mostly I just hope that you feel better soon, because that sounds rough. Being I don't get headaches often. It super sucks when they come up. Mia has talked on occasion about getting, the migraines that she gets, and it seems debilitating. It's just the same stuff that I've said about this in the past. I feel really bad for the people that have to live with just blinding pain for days at a time. Okay. Large gear. We need to go back and put this away. Because my memory is large gear goes into Clock Tower, and I don't think that we're near Clock Tower right now. Even if we are, there's so many other rooms to search right now. We're going to wind up filling the inventory quickly if 2 slots are taken up by large gear. So we're just going to put that guy... Oops. Put that away. And then we're going to save it again. Because I will take every footstep of progress that I can get. Caroluna says it's not bad at all, but bad enough that I don't think I'll go streaming if I don't feel better. And you've heard me say this as well, Caroluna. Always take care of yourself. I just in a weird way felt like, during yesterday's episode of Valhalla that I wanted to reach out to Moo and say, hey, by the way, don't ever, feel pressure to play a specific game because we're talking about you playing that game. And this came out of, not much of anywhere, but I always want people to feel that they can stream or not as they see fit. Okay, here's balcony. I wonder if this place would be nice if it wasn't raining and also filled with zombies. And then we've got a ladder that clearly goes down onto roof. Sure, let's check out roof. Check the map because maybe, at a minimum, we'll probably find some items or be able to unlock a door. Or, this looks like a jack, doesn't it? Is that good? Well, so it's not working is the trouble. Because the water's coming out over here, and we would need the water to come out of that pipe over there. I have no idea how we're supposed to resolve this. Let's pick up the ammo that somebody left on this bench. Okay, that's... You know what? That's apparently it for roof, so maybe we're never supposed to put out that fire. Water valve lever. And I'm just going to try it one more time. There's nothing else that we can do about this, right? We just pull the lever. This is a cutscene, so I can't interact with it or move. I can move now. Okay. And that doesn't feel like it helps at all. Let me look at the way that this water comes out again. Yeah. Unless we found a way. But even then, what would we have? That would just be like... It would put the helicopter out. I guess it would free up... Where am I? There's like a, like a hallway back here. Yeah, theoretically, if we put out the fire, then this fire would be out. I don't really know what that gets us because the helicopter's still in the way, but be something. Okay. Oh boy, somebody's happy to see me. How are zombies with stairs? Slow, but good enough to get me. Hypothetically, I shouldn't have too much trouble sort of like luring this person around and then just running past them, so I'd prefer not to spend the bullets. Alright, we're just gonna... Oh no, I'm backed into a corner. And that should be plenty of space for us to sort of like get around. Fun Bear is saying that he only really gets headaches from caffeine. Sorry, it'll take a second to read this because we're picking up lots of green herbs, which is great. That, by the way, fills up the inventory again. Fuck. Of course. Of course it would be. Okay, maybe I can like kite this guy over to one side. Alright, come here. Lunge. Yarg! Okay, that was worth a shot. Hey, I just thought of a use for those, Fuck both you. Damn it. Okay, could you be a little more dead? Thank you. That was probably a big fat fail, but... sorry, so Funbear was asking about migraines, and then Carolyn was saying, if you're asking me, then no, they're just normal headaches. Several family members have migraines, but luckily it's not happened to me yet. It's really not a thing that I want. And see, that's the thing, Carolina. It can, like, you can, like, one day start getting migraines. I've had, on at least 2 occasions, something that mimic the symptoms close enough that I think that they were migraines, but fortunately for me, they've been extremely far and few between. Nothing like what Mia or like chronic migraine sufferers go through. It really feels to me like there should be like a diagnosis that, you know, that qualifies as a reason to not be at work, like a covered thing, because it just, I don't know how anybody's expected to function. Funbear says, I only get headaches from not drinking caffeine for a day or so. Carolyn is saying, I think I can blame myself for this. I've been a tad too late in bed for some days, and I'm not sure if I got enough sleep after that. Funbear says, it's the 2 pots of coffee before noon and 2 Monster energy drinks during and after dinner. Yeah, that'd do it for me. And then Carolina, thank you for the request to quote, could you be a little more dead? And hello to Ronan, who says, hello. Ronan, I hope you're having a great morning so far. Claire's morning is going, you know, so-so. Hey. Oh, that'll reroute the water, I bet. Okay, let's go back upstairs. Okay, so we spent a flame round, but on the positive side, we didn't spend any bullets. So, it seems okay. Okay, does that just run now? Okay. Let's go back. I don't have a crank handle. Yeah, let's go back and put away some inventory items. Because I'm basically full right now, and I don't want to use any health items until I desperately need to. I have to check the map a lot just because I do tend to get turned around. It's weird that I spend so much time like looking at the world and still in an environment like this I can get kind of turned around on where I want to be. Alright, let's put away this and this and this and this. And yeah, I'll probably mix the blue and red or the red and green together. Oh, we can pull out another gun, because now I have ammo for this. 9mm handgun, and this is large caliber ACP rounds. So, where's my other gun? Quick Draw Army, take out. Okay, technically full of ammo. Not full of ammo, but God, this feels like a very full inventory, but it's 4 slots, and that's like what you start the game with, so it's not a crisis. Oh, hello to Grumpy, who says, sweet, a morning angel. Yes, have the day off from work today. I don't know if that's true for you or Moo, or the kids, but hopefully somebody's got the day off. Caroluna. Oh, and hello to Taco Soldier. Wow, Taco Soldier, I hope you had a great weekend, and if you're working today, that your entry into the work week is a gentle one, and if you're not working, I hope you have a wonderful day off. Wow, did I not check this? Alright, well, I'll take that. And balcony and east storage room. We never did make it back into this thing. It's because there's 2 zombies in there, but I just saved it. Yeah, so let's head in. Yeah, Taco, as I was saying, up early because today is a day off from work, and I'm very, very glad about it. Oh, hey, okay, so that's the part that we needed, and it only takes up 1 slot. So, yes! Oh my god, fan-fucking-tastic. So, here's the thing. Let's equip this, but I'd really prefer not to use it up. Like, with the knife, if you knock a zombie down, then you can slash at them a whole bunch, and if you don't kill them, at least you've done some damage without expending any ammo. I have been absolutely awful at doing that in this game. Back in Resident Evil 4, I felt really comfortable with it. Oh, look. This seems like a good expenditure of a bullet. Let's use a bullet that means the least. Oh, hello to Kira, who says, Happy World Inclusion Day. Kira, thank you so much. I hope, so World Inclusion Day, it sounds very straightforward about just making sure that everybody is feeling welcome and included and not being excluded from stuff, but I don't know much about it. Do you have any sort of description for it today? Caroluna is saying, I bet Claire's morning is a tad more zombies around than what she planned when she planned the morning. Yeah, she was coming to visit her brother, and then, whole zombie apocalypse came out. Taco Soldier is agreeing that he does have today off. I've never given this game a chance, beat it on PS1. This looks insane. Yes, this is... So, I never played it on PS1. This is the remake that came out. It is very well made in that it makes me tense and sad. Okay. Now, we've done everything in there, except I don't technically know if I can go into main hall. And I'm going to be a baby about it and go save before I try to do that, because there's zombies in there, and they want to chew my neck. And Kira does have a response. Kira says... Hold on, let me jump in here and hit our save point. Go. Now, electronic part, see, it's been longer than 5 minutes, so I'm trying to remember if we want to use that immediately. Yikes, look at this. Look at this. Do I want to, like, put grenade away? Sure, let's do that. Move that up. Move that up. And there's really nothing I don't want to be carrying right now, so... Yeah. And then as we save it, Kira Arrows has provided a description. Let me just get into this menu here. World Inclusion Day is held on October 10th. It is a day dedicated to ensuring that individuals of various abilities, backgrounds, ages, races, religions, genders, and other characteristics are accepted, welcomed, and treated fairly. World Inclusion Day will honor the togetherness of diverse individuals, all of whom feel appreciated and included. The sense of belonging will be celebrated on World Inclusion Day. People feel appreciated, valued, and honored for who they are when they are included. Inclusion allows us to build a society that is more compassionate, welcoming, respectful, and united. Small acts of kindness and inclusion may significantly influence the world and the people that we interact with. Okay, and Ronan is also saying Angel is a project manager for a multi-trillion-dollar conglomerate. Nothing quite so fancy. I really want to shoot the battle. I love the sound, Kira, of World Inclusion Day. Here's something that just happened. This just happened. So, Devon Sawa, who is a Canadian actor who sort of hit it big in Hollywood and has been in all sorts of things, both in front of and I believe behind the camera, he just posted, like the other day, hey everyone, at a panel, I accidentally misgendered my co-host. I know that they prefer to go by they, them, but just, being on the panel together, I saw a dress and my mind just sort of went to the feminine, and I'm a work in progress, so I'm sorry about that. And I appreciate that because I also have slipped up on occasion, and in the spirit of World Inclusion Day, I want everybody to feel included. Is this locked? It's locked? It sure is. Okay, excuse me, zombie. Wow, that was... they really handed me that one. I think I managed to get animation locked into checking the door so that the zombie couldn't grab me, but there we go. Oh, that was very dumb. Who was it? Taco Soldier just said that, like, he's not... Uh-oh. Let's get out of here. I don't have any reason to be up here anymore. That he's not seen this game before? Taco Soldier, I assure you that under normal circumstances, that zombie would currently be having a big mouthful of Claire's neck. We got stupid lucky with that. So, yes, back into Chief's office, because we have to go, like, put in the electronic part, I think. I think so. And I'm still carrying that? Yes, I am. Okay. So this goes... No, this goes over here. Kara Luna is requesting a quote for, excuse me, zombie. And Taco is laughing. Yeah, the, as you might expect, Taco, the world in this game is extremely dangerous combined with the door. No, is this not? Oh, wait, do I have to open it up? Hold on. Examine. So there we go. One small electronic part. I bet I need two. Use. Okay, that's one of two, but it does free up an inventory slot, so we're a little bit closer to being able to open up this caged room. What, if anything, is still in private collection room? Is it only the stuff in the cage? Sure feels like it. Yeah, I don't think it's marshaling. I don't think it's calculating out the stuff in the room separately. And then waiting room has the safe, which, as far as I know, we've never discerned what the combination is to that. So, where do we head now? We've got more keys by quite a lot than we used to. We can go through waiting room and get back into main hall. We can go through library, but there's no keys there. However, if we go through library, we can get to linen room, and linen room we do have a diamond door. So, maybe let's do that next. Ronan is saying they get a nice chunk of that nape. Oh, Taco is saying, I was laughing at what you said about the zombie biting a good chunk of dear Claire's neck. Yeah, no, it's gruesome. It's bad enough when they just get a regular bite, but when it's like a kill shot, it's... I'm gonna save it so that we don't have to put in that electronic part again. You get some tendon coming out. It's not a good look. Okay, I'm going... Oh, no, we can't get to waiting room from here. Okay, fair enough. So where do we get to? I can't go out here. We've expended everything we can there. But I can go up the stairs and then out to balcony and then downstairs onto the roof, which I think then brings us down to the first floor. Alternatively, I can go down the stairs that I'm standing next to, which would bring me to a new area. So let's do that instead. Okay, well, I don't see a lot of benefit to trying to deal with that person. Fuck! Hold on. We need a board. It didn't occur to me that I'm going back down to the first floor. I've got boards for days. Like, let's expend them on something, right? I don't want to have to shoot that person, and I can't do anything else with these boards except protect the first floor. So let's grab some boards. All of the boards, because they stack nicely. I don't think that that man's break-in attempt will progress until we're back in the area. Yep, hold on. Okay, now that's not going to keep him out, it's just going to slow him down some, so we don't want to hang out in this room. This isn't the door I was thinking of, but we'll go ahead and use our heart key. So, who was locked in here writing "let me out" on the window, but also had a box of bullets? You'd usually think, I think, in the interrogation room that you wouldn't want to have a lot of live ammo, even if you didn't have any guns. Portable safe. Well, I mean, that's great. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, can we figure it out? Oh, okay, hold on. So, wait, what did we just figure out? It's... Hold on. Yes, so that one. Okay, shoot. Guys, I might need a pen and paper, because this is going to get more than I can remember. That one. So, wait. No, let's think about it. 1, 2. So, it's 3, 1, 5, 6. 3, 1, 6. 3, 1, 6. Hold on. Okay, hold on. 3, 1, 6, 2. 3, 1, 6, 2, 7. Then 4? Yes. Now we got a 50% chance. 3, 1. Damn it. 3, 1, 6. Fuck. Okay, wait, now I've completely lost it. Hold on. And then what's the next one? Is it this one? Nope. And then... Yes. And then I think I did that one that time, so this one? There we go. Hey, we found a key! And specifically a key to the touchpad so that we can unlock some stuff in the materials room. Examine, but we know what it is. Spare key. A keypad button for a terminal of some sort. There's nothing written on it. No, it's interchangeable. Taco Soldier says, I got back from Into Games in April 2020. Totally missed this remake. I wonder if you fight those crazy zombies at the end that take like 30 bullets to take down, or fight the giant crocodile. So I have a vague memory. Shit! I don't remember anything. I'm getting out of here. Go! I don't have a clover thing. Are these things, are they velociraptors? Can they get through the doors? No. And I can't get into observation room right now. Unless it did smash through the window. Do you think I can climb through the window? This doesn't feel like a good idea. Do you think I can go through that window? Can Claire go through that, or is she going to cut up her hands? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to, once again, be a big baby. And what I'm going to do is go, So he got through the glass, but he's not through the boards. He will get through eventually. It's just the boards will make him take a lot longer. Oh, sorry. I think I got cut off by the, panic. I don't know when I'm going to be back in the equipment room, so I'm going to put away the key. I'm going to put away the boards for right now. I don't think that I need them. And we'll save it. And the reason we're going to save it is that I'm just letting you know right now, if I go in and I get, like, mauled by that liquor, and then we can't actually do anything in that room, we can't get into the observation room, I might just reload it. Because I don't want to leave anything behind. For all I know, the Clover key is in there, and I don't want to have to, like, come back in a million years, but... I'm gonna be quiet, and maybe he won't... Well, he's gonna hear me walk in the glass. Oh my god, that worked. Okay, but just be quiet. Gunpowder. Okay. Note. As Claire reads aloud, the monster in the next room. I remember those eyeless brain monsters. Oh, no, Taco, I'm not, like... Sometimes in video games, characters won't go through, like, broken windows, and it makes sense, right? Because you'd, like, lacerate your hands open. In this game, I wasn't sure if that was possible to, like, go through the open window. But no, there's no such thing as, like, locational damage where you mash glass into your hands or anything. This is not Project Zomboid, for example. But, look, we've got a combination there. 6 to 11. Reason for confiscation. A suspicious man was found at the location listed above. When confronted by an officer, he tried to escape by acting confused, but was arrested. A note he had on him was confiscated. Remarks. It's not like everyone doesn't know who it is, but it's Justin Hansen, age 39, city resident, single, and a regular fixture in our jail. He wasn't a bad guy per se, just a bit of a bird-brained kleptomaniac. Can't believe he tried to pull a fast one in a police station of all places, though. There's a scrap of paper in a plastic bag, and there it is. 621. It does, sorry, 6 to 11. It does not specify which safe that is. However, I think I only know of one combination safe. Oh, and Taco Soldier, this is also set in 1998, so you'll see a lot of CRT monitors and, like, very old, antiquated laptops and stuff. And what we don't have in here is a clover leaf... Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Oh, by the way, Taco, if you see me checking the map, one of the things that we're looking at is when a room turns blue, that means that you have everything out of it. It's basically checked off and you don't have to worry about going there again, which is a really nice feature. Okay. It's fine. Go! Okay. I don't feel like it knows where we went. Now, this area is still red, which indicates that there's something here that I haven't found or interacted with. It could be that guy. Or that guy. Or this locker. There we go. And that leaves me there. And now we're checked off. So, like, Taco, I don't know if that's a feature that can be turned off, but I absolutely love it. I love knowing, hey, there's something here that you haven't yet accounted for. And we're going to put the gunpowder away. Gunpowder can be used to fashion bullets. I don't actually remember if you can do it without use of a special station, but what I do know is that I'm going to save the bullets for as long as I can. And that is everything that I want to put away for now. Yeah, that was a surprisingly successful run past the liquor. Okay. Now... Okay, we've been there. We can't go there. I can go back through... No, I don't have the crank handle, so we can't go there. We don't... Wait, there was a blue herb in the elevator controls room? Hold on. I don't actually need that right now, but I'm going to want to have it. That was through the elevator, right? This should be a quick ride up and down. I love it when the item is marked on your... Maybe my inventory was full, although I don't remember that being true. I love it when the item is like... The item that you missed is right there marked, because it means that you got close enough to it that, like, Claire registered what it was even, and you still didn't get it. Blue herb. Oh, wow. Yep, there it is. I did not look behind the door. That's Gaming 101. Always look behind doors, stairs, and waterfalls. Okay. Is there anything else down here that we want to get to? We don't have the card to get out to the card reader. We don't want to go downstairs. We don't have the crank handle slot. And that door, as far as I know, remains locked. We haven't picked up any new keys that can do that. Yeah, Taco, if there's any interest... So there's a couple things that I'd note about this game. First of all, it is extremely likely to be on a very, very deep discount during the upcoming Steam autumn sale. I believe that takes place in November. So if any part of this looks good... Like, imagine Resident Evil 4 style shooting, but with a much, much greater emphasis on survival instead of... like action shooting. I love Resident Evil 4. It's a fantastic game. However, this feels in spirit a lot closer to the original Resident Evils, where it's always about, do I need to expend this ammunition to survive? And if the answer is no, then you definitely don't want to expend that ammunition. So I think my answer now is up to the roof, then down this ladder, and then we can get back into the main part of the police station. This is not the way. Down the ladder. Yeah, if not for the map features, I would not, I don't think, be having nearly as easy of a time. What I would have to do is, like, write down in, like, a note section. I have to pause a lot to, like, write down... No, that's fine. The fuck? So, what, we're just fucked now. He's coming up, isn't he? Yes, he is. Sorry, can you just hold on? Why did I go in there? Well, I don't think I'm going to save the fact that I did that. Because now he knows where we live. So, would that have worked, though? If I go down the stairs, that leads me to roof. And then from roof, I'm pretty sure that we can get down... Yeah, back into the main area. I can't get to boiler room, but that would lead me back to break room, for example. So what I need to do now is just get past him. Okay, the success or failure of this plan is going to depend on whether or not he's upstairs. I probably shouldn't be running unless I see him, because I think running makes sound. Fuck, this is not the way. Hold on. I want to go to balcony. Yeah, hold on. Okay, I heard something come through the door upstairs, so we're just gonna go. So, wait, where do I go from here? I don't go anywhere from here. This is not the right way. The staircase is... Shit! Is this the right way? No. It's not. Well... Good night, sweet Claire. Like, this is it. Nope. Oh, boy. Get up. Come on, Claire. Shake it off. All right, we'll take some green herb in a second. Actually, you know what? Why don't we take it right now? Yeah. So, let's get our health all the way back up. That's literally why we carry that. All right, we're feeling better. Now, that goes there. So I can't get back into the building from here unless I go down here, and that leads into here to the waiting room. Yeah, this should work. Okay, and is this past the end? Okay, and this is where the helicopter was, and he pushed it out of the way. So now this area is passable, even though, like, now I'm just gonna live in dread for the rest of my life. Okay, fire escape doesn't appear to go anywhere that I want to, but waiting room does. And by the way, that might be the safe where we can put in the combination that we found. Okay, I don't know if he's gonna know where I am. Probably. Let's check to see if this is the safe. So what we have to do is go over to documents, and I need to find that combination again, because I don't remember what it was. Nope. There we go. 6 left to 11. 6 to 11. Let's try that. Shit. 6 2 11. Hey, we did it. Excellent use of safe space. So, high capacity mag for the JMB HP3, which I honest to God do not know if I'm carrying. No. Yes. Okay, I mean, let's just do it right now. Is there any reason in the world not to combine this right now? Okay, Taco was saying Resident Evil 4 made me confused because from then on it turned into an action genre. In Resident Evil 4, you were kicking zombies. In the fifth one, I remember you play as Chris and you're like a buff-ass dude fighting and shooting zombies. Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 got progressively more action-based, and I know that a lot of people, like, that met with mixed results. Mixed reaction from fans. I... like many people, greatly enjoyed 4. Yeah, we can't get there. Okay. So now we're back into the main point, the main part. So we can... I don't have a crank handle, but we can go through the library and get the linen room. And I'd like to use up the keys if we possibly can. That's another great thing, Taco Soldier. When you have keys, like special keys, when you're done with them, the game puts a check mark on them, so you know, okay, I can just discard them. I don't need to carry this. This key will never be used again. And as far as I know, there's no benefit to carrying it after that part. So now we're going to go into the library. I really don't like going to the library. Bad things happen to me in the library. Bad things have also happened to others in the library. Sometimes as a result of me, but not this time. Yeah, we're out. We don't have anything else to do in here, and that's a dial lock that we don't know what to do with it. Okay, yeah, let's go into lounge. And now from lounge we can get to here, and now we can use our key. Yeah, so if this is the last place to use pink diamond key, then it'll put a little check mark and we can discard it, and we'll forever have that inventory space back. Okay, gunpowder. I'll take it. This game makes you want it to be an action game because of how good and satisfying the shooting is, but it is by design, like, you engage with enemies at your own peril, because you always lose. Sometimes you lose health, always you will lose ammunition, but you always come out worse the wear. The enemies never drop items, they never drop in ammo, anything like that. You're always worse off than you were. Okay, so we know how this works now. Oh, hold on. Okay, so let's start 4-1. 4-1. 4-1. Well, hold on. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 7, 4. Hold on. How? Okay, hold on. 7, 4, 1. Okay, 7, 4, 1. Okay. 5. 5, 7, 4, 1. 5, 7, 4, 1. 8. 5, 5, 7, 4, 1, 8. Okay. 5, 7, 4, 1, 8. 2. 5, 7, 4, 1, 8, 2. Okay, that's fine. 4, 1, 8. And then shit, what was the next one? This one? Or this one? There we go. Okay. I was trying to remember what the sequence was. Taco Soldier. Oh, we found the other key. Awesome. Wow, we have both of them. That's going to be very helpful when we get to the equipment locker. That's fantastic. Capcom, says Taco Soldier, really put a lot of effort into this remake. That's amazing. I'm going to see how much it costs on PSN. Yeah, also, like, you'll find it, like, Taco Soldier, it would be very surprising to me if during, like, an autumn sale, you couldn't find this for $10 or less. You can check on, like, Steam deals or whatever. You know, one of those sites that track what the sales have been in previous generations, but I want to say that you can probably get it really, really cheap. Shit, there's the taco. Yes. The safety deposit room. This is great. And we've got another door that we can open. So I want to go from here to the main staircase and then down a floor to the dark room. Also, we've got some film to develop. So, yes, let's do that. Yeah, I like people to know that, especially when you're dealing with games that are, like, at this point a couple years old, this can be had for an absolute song, and I think it's like you said, they put a ton of time and effort into this. This is not some cheap cash-in. This is not just... Shit. It's not Resident Evil 2 sort of slapped into the Resident Evil 4 engine or anything like that. I don't know where the fuck that sound is coming from. I want to go downstairs. How? I'm going the wrong way. Don't run. Hold on. I don't actually know that running attracts Mr. X, but I was thinking about it since the previous episode. And it was like, maybe he was on my ass so much because I was hurrying. Taco's saying that it's $40 on PSN, $13 used at GameStop. Yeah, in that case, the use is definitely, you know, a better choice. But you'll find that 50% or lower when you, like, when a sale comes around. Because this game has been out for a couple years. Okay, let's put the key away for a second, along with the gunpowder. Oh, Taco, this is what I was talking about. So we just used pink diamond key for the last time. So I'm going to exit out of here, go over to this, and discard. And the game straight up tells you, yes, that is what you should do. Right, yeah, we don't need that for anything. All right, we'll put that up there. And put this... Yeah. There we go. So I like to keep my ammo, you know, close to my guns whenever possible. Yes. Okay. Oh, wait. That's what I wanted. I wanted the... We found some film that we want to develop. It's probably down near the bottom. Roll film. And was that the only one? I didn't find two or anything. Okay. And I don't know that this is necessary, but I am going to turn off the lights. Maybe that's just me making up a rule, but I feel like if you're going to develop film, you want to have the lights off. Use. Oh! Third floor locker. Apparently the combination is DCM. Okay. Well, now I know what that is. I'm going to turn the lights back on. And we spent our film. Okay, let's do it. So I would like to go get that film. Sorry, get the locker that we just found the combination to. Yeah, I'm figuring if the lickers can hunt you... Do I want to board this up? I don't know. I feel like we might have killed all the zombies that come through this window. At the same time, what am I hoarding boards for? Let's get some boards. Can I just grab one? Yes, I can. Okay. We're gonna go board up that door, just to be on the safe side. And I'm so sorry, did I save it after I did the film? I feel like I don't remember doing that. Now, Taco, the other thing that I'll say is that they also did a remake in this same style of Resident Evil 3. That's fine, though. Go in. They also did a remake in this style of Resident Evil 3. And that one, to my memory, was not nearly as well received. Is he leaving? I don't hear him stomping away. There he goes. Okay. He's not outside the door. Okay. Man, all I wanted to do was board up this window. Taco Soldier says, this isn't like The Last of Us, I'll tell you that. It's exactly what you said. They just put some of the part 2 in part 1 and made sort of an upscale model and environments. The doors are still made for 3 people to walk through like the original version. Kind of sucks that it cost $70. I'd say Resident Evil 2 Remake was an actual remake. I feel like a lot of the time and attention in the Last of Us remake went to bringing all of the accessibility features and then even some new ones from The Last of Us Part 2 back to The Last of Us Part 1. So although those accessibility features don't... Oh shit, this is the second floor. Yeah, that is the second floor. And I didn't go to the lockers terminal, which is the next place that I intended to go. I wanted to spend that. So wait, what dial lock are we trying to get to here? That one. Okay. I mean, that's just above where I am. What I was about to say is that although those accessibility features they don't benefit me directly, and as a result, I have not, I've chosen not to get that Last of Us remake just yet. I'm very, very glad that those accessibility features exist for the people who will benefit from it. Okay, so here's the lock that we want to do. I don't remember. DCM. Okay, and we get ammo. Submachine. Wow, we got... Sorry, that was loud. We got a lot of submachine gun ammo. Not enough. I mean, there's never enough, but at least it's some. That was well worth it. Now let's go to the equipment locker, if we can get there without encountering Mr. Fedora. I will say this. If not for the fact that we did a full playthrough of The Last of Us and then The Last of Us Part 2 during... I don't think it was a year ago. I think it might have been 2 years ago. But it was pretty recent. I want to say it was around the time that we played this, actually. It was recent enough that I was like, okay, I am not going to replay The Last of Us right now. You know, we just did that. We have the full VOD up on stream. That was the PlayStation 3 version of it. No, sorry, the PlayStation 4 re-release of it. And as a result, right now, that is not worth $70 to me. If not for that fact, like if those games were still unplayed and I sort of had a hankering to play it, I personally probably would have tossed $70 at it to support the idea of bringing accessibility features into games so that more people can play it. Because I really like that in... I really like that as a concept. Sorry, I'm looking for the keys. I'm sort of thinking aloud, but not picking up the spare keys. And that has both spare keys. So I think all we have to do now is go right around the corner to safety deposit room. There's a problem in safety deposit room. I believe their names are Ned and Larry. They're the gifts that just keep on chomping. Fuck. So, it's time to just, like, end this dude while we can, right? Because I can't make it past him. Maybe we take out that zombie beyond him as well? Are you fuck you! Son of a bitch! Guys, I'm just letting you know, I might just reload this. Because that was fucking horrible. Yeah. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm gonna exercise my save scum. My rights to save scum. Load. I killed a zombie. I shot an incendiary round at a liquor and managed to, like, take out one zombie, and the liquor just came and, like, wrecked me. I should have been more prepared. All right, let's grab the key out again. What is the point of laying down saves every time you make a single step of progress, if not to save scum your way out of it? All right, let's find out if these guys are still here. So what went wrong? Why does the... Why does this sometimes kill a licker? Shit. Okay, well, this apparently is as good as it gets. I have to expend a flame round and also take some damage to get past this challenge. At which point Mr. X comes out. Oh, did he not see me? He's got very poor vision. But not that poor. Don't worry, I'm not reloading. I gave it my best shot. That was my very best shot. Caroluna did follow Age. He has been following for... Oh my gosh, Caroluna, you're so close to 2 years. 1 year and 11 months. The Last of Us is less than 1 year and 11 months since you played. I'm pretty sure that I saw you play both of them. Yeah, I'm terrible. I remember often what we played, but I'm very bad at when we played them. It feels like a really long time ago. Those were that was a very, very fun playthrough of The Last of Us, followed by Left Behind, followed by The Last of Us Part 2. Okay, well, it's been a long journey from Milan to Minsk, but here we are. Now, I don't think... Did I kill the zombies in here? Apparently. And that's where we found the gun. Okay, so we want to open up... Did that door just open? No. Okay, I'm getting paranoid. 102, 103... Like, we have both keys, so we can just do everything now, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's go do this. Okay. And now, 102. Mm-hmm. Oops. 103. And then, do I remember, wasn't it like 208? Is that the one that we went down there and saw? 208. 207 doesn't look like it has anything in it. Let's go around and grab what we just got, and then we'll get more. Also, Taco Soldier was saying those enemies are like way creepier. They move way creepier than they did in the PS1. Yeah, so 203 will give us actually an upgrade. Thank God. Okay. Let's get 203. And then we'll do a once round to make sure that we have everything. Markwack asks, hello to Markwack. Do you have today off? It's Thanksgiving in Canada, so it's a holiday for me. Markwack, although it's not Thanksgiving for us, I do have the holiday off, and it is a day off from work. I'm so glad that you get some time off from work as well. Have a chance to spend the day with little Andy and hopefully relax. That is what we're doing. Well, is it fair to say that this is relaxing, though? This is actually kind of, by design, not relaxing. Okay, awesome. This was an extremely profitable trip to the evidence locker, and that's everything. So, now what we'd want to do is go in here to records room. But again, I am scummy McSave scum, and I'm going to go back and save our success and put away some of our gunpowder. Also, for the benefit of Taco Soldier and others, there is like a hardcore difficulty where, if I remember correctly, in the original Resident Evil, you could only save if you found like tapes, like tape reels or something, typewriter tapes, I think it was. So yeah, if you don't like the fact that you can come back to the thing here and just save every single time that you do anything of value, you can A, choose not to do that, or B, play the mode that will only allow you to save when you have one of the typewriter ribbons around. That mode is available. For those who choose it, you are braver than I. Taco saying ink cartridges. I think that would be very fun if it was, but I think they were like the typewriter ribbons, if I remember correctly. Okay, that's... So, do I have any other ways around this? I do not. So, it's really just going to be back to the save room. So you can't come in here. Marquack is asking, is the big guy still chasing you around? Yes, in fact, he is. Oh, and Marquack, we were actually talking about you earlier because you had asked in the previous episode, are there any more story beats after the beginning? Yes, there was one earlier in this episode. Claire? Hold on, just listen to where he goes. That sounds like upstairs. Claire encountered a young girl. She was helping out the young girl. The young girl helped her out in return. Or sorry, Claire offered to help the young girl, but before really they could get anything done, a police officer named Mike Irons. What the hell was that guy's name? He showed up and kidnapped the girl and dragged her out of the parking garage. So there were like a couple cutscenes to that with dialogue and all. And I was saying as it was playing out that you would ask specifically, is there more story content? And yes. Okay. We found a tool. Is this the jack? A long, thin tool of some kind. I think that might be the jack that we can use in the library. Come on, man! I didn't make any sound at all. Hold on. Yes, let's pick the gunpowder. The gunpowder up from the printer! Okay, is there anything else in here? Fuck. Okay, enjoy your file search. Okay, where do I want to go? Well, actually, nowhere here. I can't get out the back room of records because we don't have the Shamrock key. So from here, I could go save it. Or... Boy, the Shamrock key kind of doesn't seem all that useful, given the fact that, like, it can now get me into 2 rooms that I don't need anything in. I guess it's mostly just available to open up new escape routes. But we've done actually everything on this entire floor. So now if we go down to the basement... Oh, so you know what I think we need to do? I think we need to take the jack. If it's the jack, we need to go to the library. The lever for the jack, specifically. So, how do I get there from here? Up the stairs. Yeah, up the stairs, then we can go it there. So... Yeah. Here. And then through the west office. You calm down, friend. Alright, and now we can go up the stairs. Zerder, and hello to Zerder. Says... The shit is pouring down now. Good thing I've gotten home for the day. Zerder, I'm very glad that you are home. Hopefully you have a chance to relax. Will you be... Okay. I think that you said that you don't stream... Fuck! Let go! Kick! Like I said, I don't like coming into the library. Okay, like, this isn't gonna happen, right? There's no way for us to do this. Put the tool in here. Okay, now we can wheel this around a little bit. But I don't actually know where it's supposed to be lined up, nor do I feel like we're going to be afforded the chance to make that determination. In a perfect world, we would get all of these guys together in a big mosh pit and then flame them all. Kinda don't feel like that's gonna happen. The other option is just, like, gun the guy who's walking. Shit! Really fucking hate using my knife that way, dude! Can you... Guys, I think this might be another reload. I can't waste a knife and a bomb on this dude. I don't think I get my knife back either. Oh, wait, I do. It's not in very good condition. No. Hold A. So if that's, like, there-ish... Does this go here-ish? Hold on. Hold on. So, can I jump here? No. Well, I'm not going down there now. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Hold on. This'll be fine. There's no problem. There's no problem. And I didn't even get... Oh, zombies down. Urgh. This is about as bad as it could have gone in this room. Oh, this is not where I thought I was going to be. Nope! Okay. I wasn't that married to being, to surviving all of that at that point. Now just remind me, we did do everything in the, safety deposit room. Okay, so all I've lost is going to the records room, which, yes. Zerder, by the way, is saying, holy shell shock, Protag would be almost as dead as the zombie at that range. Yes, I was operating by video game grenade rules, which is, grenades are effectively useless outside of like a 3-meter radius. In the real world... Okay, he just went in there. Shit. Well, now he knows where I am. This is not where I wanted to be. Fudge. Yep, okay. So... now we go in through reception, basically. God, Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Oh my God. Worst idea ever. Nope. No. Oh my God. The game where any individual zombie represents a threat to life and limb, and just an entire hallway. for the benefit of Taco Soldier or other people that might not have been here in the previous episode, this hallway was not completely overrun the last time that I saw it. As Carolina says, the more the merrier. Okay. This time, we're just going to focus on where we can get to safely, and if I have to run and hide in the room again, so be it. Nope, it's fine though. You didn't see anything. God damn it. Alright, we'll have to wait here for a second. The grenade's effective radius around that game seems to be out 30 centimeters. Yes, the inside of one skull, as it turns out. Okay, I didn't... Shh. Okay, hopefully he's headed upstairs now. It's still at this point completely unclear to me if Mr. X responds to, like, the sight of your flashlight. He seems to be at least dimly aware of it. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. And I did not check last time. Yes, so when we do this, now we can discard the key. So we'll do that. Okay, here's our jack. Get it. Let's get that. Now, is he scripted to come into the room at this moment? Because he did last time. Grab the grenade. Let's grab the gunpowder off the printer. Okay. And now the question is, can we get out of this room without having some of our bones pounded into powder? Oh, look at this! I never saw this before! Hold on. CAP. Hold on. I need to make a note of that because I'm not going to remember it. Wow, there's nothing quite like the realization that your cartoon incompetence has accidentally benefited you with additional information that you never saw before. 1 second. Hold on. Locker room. CAP. But I'm also going to put, no, what the fuck? Guys, my phone just CAP spells cap. My phone just autocorrected it to CAO, which, as far as I know, is not a word in English. But I'm also going to put in CAD, just in case that is a very poorly formed capital D. Okay. And now on with the show. So from here, now I want to go up to shower room, because that's where dial lock is. So let's try to do that. God damn it. Okay, that's fine, though. That's not fine. If I go down here, I die. If I go through West office and get back out into main hall... this is not going to be fun. Don't hit me. Or I can just dodge past him. Sure. And let's just, you know what? Let's not have to go back and get that jack every single time. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for a needless save. Zerder says I should probably go heat some dinner, and then maybe I have enough energy for a stream later. Zerder, that's great! I was saying earlier, I do not know who we will stream to at the end of this, but I would love to send a stream over to somebody who, you know, that has raided over to this channel, because we get so few occasions to do that for a lot of our European friends, whether it's you, Patikin, Caroluna, I'm sure a bunch of others that I'm just trying to listen to Mr. X here for a second. We so rarely stream early enough that then we get to raid over to you guys, but also I would certainly understand if you're tired from work and don't want to... That's something that, you know, we deal with here on occasion. You know, you have a rough day at work, you're tired, you're hungry, you're just not sure where your energy level is at. And sometimes at the end of all that, you're just like, man, I just kind of need to veg out. Okay, CAP. I will take it. Oh, can we? Yeah, wow, hold on. We actually cannot store any more of these. Oops, no. I just wanted to put that like that. This is great. I love having a maximum stack of ammo. No, Kira Luna is recommending to Zerder a dual stream. Is that, Kira Luna, is that you offering to do co-op? Is that saying that he should stream on both Twitch and YouTube? Or is that, is dual stream something else? Because he also put like a Kappa face. Okay. We're gonna put away... Yeah, let's put away the hand grenade for now. Let's put that away. And I'll tell you what, we're even going to put away that extra thing. Now, we definitely know that we want to use the jack in the library. We also know, as advertised, the library is an extremely dangerous place because I don't know that I've ever successfully killed a zombie in there. It's just, if so, then they are respawning. And if not, I'm just not very good at killing the zombies in that room. Okay, I don't want to run, I don't think. I do want to go through West Office. Zerder is saying, Luna is thinking that we both stream... Oh, a MechWarrior 5 game! Co-op, but I'm considering Battletech. Okay. Now into the library. And, like, you guys, I just don't know how to deal with the library. I mean, you know, a liberal application of ammunition is probably our best bet. Here's what I think that we need to avoid. Just trying to, like, flame strike them all. Because while I'm trying to get the zombies grouped up so that I can incinerate all of them, Mr. X is always on his... way. Damn it to hell. Can I try to stab this lady? Are you dead? Okay. Well, I mean, hey, we're one zombie down. It's better than I did last time. So the only answer at this point is to leave this room. Like, I will not be able to get anything done while he's in here. So probably through West Storage Room and then back down the stairs. Oh, Kira Luna is saying, Zerder, that he will definitely... Fuck, I forgot about this room. Is this a bad idea? Probably. Fuck off! Okay, that's really just gonna piss him off, but at least it'll take care of one of the zombies. Okay, so do I go out through this room? Yeah, this leads me on a long, winding chase, but it's probably my best bet. it should be a relatively safe... Oh no, is this a death room? Is this the death corridor that I encountered last time? Okay, there's no real way to double back on him. Yeah, through the STARS office, there's no back way out of it, so we'll just go straight on through the shower room. I really don't know how, at this point, he would continue to track her. Fuck it. Okay, I do think that we lost him. His footsteps are unsteady. They are not in pursuit mode. Sorry, I need to go through West Office. I make this mistake every single time. Probably should not be walking around with my extremely explosive grenade launcher. Alright, guy, like, Tyrant, here's the thing, I need, like, just 5 minutes in that library without something trying to kill me so that I can line up those bookshelves. And then we can get around to the back area. How am I doing, by the way? I'm on caution, so basically I can take one more solid hit of some kind. If I can sneak around behind him, I can probably do a stab like I did to that lady. Okay. Is he in this room? God damn it, every time! So, how are we trying to, like, line up the bookshelves? There's got to be some sort of visual indicator. Hold on, let me wheel this way. Now that's as far as it goes, so I feel like that's probably got to be pretty close to correct. Yeah, it looks like we should be able to jump from one to the next to the next. But clearly we have to put the jack in, because otherwise, like, why would it exist in the game? So, let's try to get down. Hurry up, Claire. Oh, you can move the other bookshelves as well. That's what it is. Okay. Well, let's put that in and get this little animation. Okay, and now, do let go. Yeah, if we pull the other two out, or at least one more, then we should be able to walk from one to the next. Okay. I don't care which way he comes. He's as far away as he's gonna get. And yeah, I do hear that other zombie. I just don't know where he is. Mm-hmm. A little bit more, will you? Okay, let go, let go, let go! There we go. Okay. And now we've got a problem because I think that the bridge is built, but I can't, if I walk across it with him on my tail, he's just going to come and here's where we're trying to get to, right there. Because then we can go all the way around and I guess unlock that door. I don't actually really know why we want to do it, but also we can get into Clock Tower. So that's why we're trying to build that bridge. At issue is, if he's chasing us at the time that we're doing that, yeah, here he comes. We can't actually make any progress, so we're gonna go head into the safe room and get his ass off our tail and probably save the bookshelf maneuvering that we just did. And like this locker over here, we can't open that, right? It's not like Dead Space where additional lockers come online as you're playing. Speaking of Dead Space, so as of this sentence, I don't remember when the Dead Space remake is supposed to be out, but I do know that the Callisto Protocol is supposed to be out before the end of the year. Callisto Protocol is the Dead Space-alike that is being made by former developers of the original Dead Space, where they were like, hey, you know what we were really good at? Like, Event Horizon style survival horror with gameplay mechanics reminiscent of really, really good Resident Evil 4 stuff. And yes, I would like to play their game. I hope it comes out well, because sometimes it turns out that even though you've got 9 out of the 10 original creators or whatever, it was like the 10th guy who like was somehow able to see the vision and pull everything together. And it's not like the other 9 people weren't like really important, but the ultimate product is just sort of missing that sort of like energizing element that brought it all together in the best way. And maybe that was the lead writer, maybe it was one of the animators, maybe it was like the executive assistant game director, but somebody who just like was able to get it from competent to excellent. And I hope that the Callisto Protocol delivers on what they want to do. God, I don't hear any thundering footsteps after me for a minute. It's making me nervous. You don't have to worry about when the monster's after you. You have to worry about when you can't hear it being after you anymore. Mark Black is saying that Dead Space looks like January 27th, 2023. If it sticks to that date, I feel like that would be a really great gap between Callisto Protocol and that game. I think it benefits both projects to not... Are you fucking serious? How did you even get here, man? I hate the library. Okay. That looks to me like a perfectly walkable bridge, and when we consider the conditions under which it was... Wait, maybe we do need to move the fourth one out, because maybe the wood here on the end is still going to be very unsteady. I wouldn't want to walk on these last few beams, but no, we're good. Okay, he hasn't seen me yet. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, wow. I mean, he's going to come here soon, but I think that we have a few moments at least. Mark, thank you for looking that up. Mia played through and completed all of the Dead Space games, except I don't think that she did any DLC packs, which is fine. Okay, so we're not getting past this without the expenditure of ammunition. Come on. Okay, let's try to get through. Shit! Nope, I can't get past him. I don't know if Taco Soldier's still here, but when enemies go down like this, there's like an 8% chance that they're actually down. So I definitely want to unlock that door. They have a tendency to just be like asleep for a minute, and then they'll get right back up and still come after you. And if you're wondering why don't you... Oh my gosh. Markwack, thank you very much. 500-bit cheer for the headshot. Markwack, thank you very much. Yeah, now we can unlock this door. Unlock. That's going to greatly increase the ease of getting here. We don't always have to go through the library, and if we do go through the library, then we have another path to get out. Now, the next way over is the clock tower, and my memory is very strong on this one point that we do need the large gear to get there. So, yeah, let's go down the stairs to the chief's office, get the large gear, and further, it's like the one thing that I remember from the original game. God! Oh my god! Fuck off, dude. Oh, shit. Time to go. Can I get my knife? Sir, before you chase me out of here, can I just, like, grab that knife? Yes, okay. That was really good. Fuck off, dude. Okay. Okay, but I just need you to be out of the way, though. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the Callisto Protocol could be like you're going to visit the Muri Isha as Clark Isaacs, and everything could be the same as Dead Space, except like down to markers. Like, I actually don't care as long as it has that gameplay, like that central gameplay loop, with like. You know, I don't actually want it to be 100% the same. I think it's going to be awesome. Guys, what do you think is still in the library that hasn't been done? I need to get the large gear. I need to get back to a save point. The closest save point is 2 floors down to the north of here through the west storage room, which I think might be a death trap. You know what? Let's just do it. It's a death trap. Go! Okay, here's the staircase. If I can get down to the dark room, we can save. By the way, Markwack, I heard the sound, but I wasn't looking at the screen. Is the bit animation playing properly? And the reason that I was asking is that on one of the VODs that we looked at, it looked like it wasn't, I think I mentioned this at the time, it looked like it wasn't parsing, like, it was like cutting off prematurely. And I would just like to try to make sure that that's not happening unless, oh, hold on. Reload that. That was an emergency use, but a good one. We killed 2 zombies with it. And then I feel like I would like to... Yeah, let's get a red... Do we have a red herb that we can mix with our green herb? We do. All right, take out. Go like this, and like that. And now we've got 1 full health, so I can afford to take 1 more hit. Caroluna... Okay, Markwack said the animation seemed okay, and Caroluna said that he didn't notice that either way. Yeah, there was one where I think, like there were a couple cheers that came in at the same time, and it seemed like it was cutting off the animation to get to the next one, and then like none of them played properly, and it was like, oh gosh. And forgive me because I know that I've like said these things before, but I still don't know how to fix that. I don't know what the solution for that is. Like, there doesn't seem to be an option that we can find to like put a cooldown on it or something. And if there was a cooldown, would it like then not shout out certain ones at all? Right? Like, how do you? It's odd. All right. It would be, you know, it would be nice. It would be nice if Twitch integrated certain styles of pop-ups that you could just do through your creator dashboard. That would ideally be like, it would just make everything work properly. All right. I'm trying to remember where we wanted to go next. Ideally, I'd like to figure out what we haven't done in the library, but that's not a crisis. There's probably ammo or something there. We don't have the second... Oh, right. The gear. That's what it was. You get so focused sometimes on survival that it just knocks out what was I trying to do a minute ago. Okay. Now my goal is we have to get back into the library. Yeah, okay. I don't think this is going to go the way that I want it to. But we have to go back into the library and then into the... We have to get up to the 3rd floor main hall and then get into the clock tower. It actually sounds like we're moving closer to Mr. X right now. Not a great retirement plan. I can't tell if he's in this room or not. Ronan's going, X is gonna give it to you. X is gonna give it to you. He certainly will. Okay. This is into the library, right? It is. Okay. While I'm in here, what is red? What is red in this room? Why is it incomplete? Fuck! Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he may not know where I am. Hold on. Holy shit. Okay, let's just keep one eye on him until he leaves the room, and then maybe we can get past. I don't know that that's ever happened, that he just sort of, like, lost track of us within a room. I don't know where he is. Don't run. Don't run. It's fine. Shit, he heard that. This is not gonna work. Dude, can you just go? Like, what do you even want in here? You can't read. That's right, I'm insulting your level of literacy. And neither of us wants to read. Oh. Tell me he caught a glimpse of her red jacket. Go through that door. Go through that door right there. Dude. No, this is pointless. Like he's not going to leave and we're gonna pop up a Gandalf saying, "Fly, you fool." Yes, we do. I am a fool. Oh, you know what it'll be? There's gonna be something back here. Except that I can't move that. Okay, so that's not it. This guy is such an asshole. There's nothing back here. Why is... Whoops. I got way too close to him. I should have taken damage there. I'm just gonna have to let go of why this room is red. Because I don't know. Okay, let's be gone. Now, if I go into the clock tower, is he just gonna come in there after us and... Let me stop running. I need him to not come in here. Okay. I have the large gear. I believe that's the small gear, or I could be wrong. Okay. Now, what I started to say when I got jumped by 2 zombie police officers by opening that door is one of the few things that I remember from the first playthrough is that you want to take that gear back and then bring it with you upstairs. Repair plan. Police Station West Side Clock Tower. Due to the high cultural value of the bell, I'm calling a specialist in to make repairs. We'll go over the details once they're on the scene, but in the meantime, I'll take steps to secure the bell since the yoke is threatening to break. Oh, is that the whole thing? Now, yeah, I think that we have to, like, lower the bell into place and, like, shoot the yoke. I could be wrong. And now we... This gear seems too large. Right. I could be wrong about the gears, by the way. It's just I have a memory of that, like, being like 5% tricky in that you had to, like, for the first time ever, use an object, then manually take it back out in order to reapply it to where it, like, needed to go from there. Gunpowder large. Yes, please. Okay. And that's that. Back to Clock Tower, which has a gearbox. Now, it, like, lowered down a set of stairs, but I wasn't finding that yet. I'm sure that I have to go up those stairs. There we go. All right. What was this? That's the gearbox. By the way, Andrew Reiner from Game Informer, he was the executive editor, then the editor-in-chief. He has now left Game Informer to become like a global communications marketer at Gearbox Software, which for the most part I just hope that he's doing okay. Andrew Reiner is one of those people that I've never met, I never will meet, but I am very struck by the fact that people who have worked with him, there's our small gear, people who have worked with him will, years down the line, continue to stay in touch, continue to speak well of him, continue to post at almost any opportunity how much they valued working with him, what a great guy he was, both as a boss and a friend. And it's like, beyond a certain point, I don't need to know this person in order to be impressed by the consistency of all of the people who do know him. It's a little bit like how I feel about Matt Mercer at Critical Role. I don't know Matt Mercer, and there's no reason in my life that I will ever meet Matt Mercer. What I can say for certain is that I very much like the person that Matt Mercer appears to be. right? I don't know what he's like to talk to. I don't know what he's like as a boss, as a friend. I can't even begin to guess. But I do know how he presents himself on the show, off the show, at panels, in writing. I do know the testimonials of every single person who has ever encountered him. And he seems like just the most solid and generous and awesome guy. Everyone has bad days, right? But his bad days are well enough hidden that they don't appear to be a part of like the narrative around him. I have no memory of what this means. I don't know what to do next. Ronan would like to talk to Phil Harrison. I need to learn how to fail upwards. Now, is Phil Harrison, he's like the guy that he was like the big like Google Stadia, like we're 100% committed, Google Stadia, rah rah. Now Google Stadia is getting shut down. Do I put the large gear here? That's where we took the small gear out of. And before that, he was at Sony. Didn't he do like a lot of Sony, like PlayStation 3 stuff when Sony really had a bad time of it? Or did... It was like Don Madrick who did the Xbox One kerfuffle, right? There's our other electronic part. We did not have to shoot the yoke. We just had to ring the bell. Okay. One box electronic part, and then we can go put that into the chief's office. Ronan says he was involved with the PS3 launch, the Xbox One launch, and Stadia. That's a resume. I would not feel comfortable. I think I would feel pretty good about the amount of money that I made, making the decisions that he makes. I'm not sure that I would feel real comfortable about the outcome of some of the decisions that he at least appears to be involved with. It is always possible that Phil Harrison, regardless of what he said aloud, like outwardly, it is always possible that he was the sensible voice in the room. This was a major, like, we did it, you guys. Like I'm just like noting in the game that we now have the thing that we need. I would like to save the game if possible, because I don't want to lose the thing that we need. The only way out of here is back through East Storage Room, at which point we can get to Private Collection Room, and that's where we want to go. Okay, so yeah, I definitely want to go all the way around. It's possible, because I don't know, I'm not in those rooms, that Phil Harrison is the guy that they bring in when a project is troubled, and he's able to take something that would otherwise be total vaporware and actually get it... I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the look of that. Okay. I probably could have gone around that room, but I definitely can't go anywhere now except out of this. However, you know, because, again, I'm not here to condemn somebody that I literally don't know at all. It does feel after a while that if your name is associated with 3 fairly high-profile belly flops... Shit! I went the wrong way. I forgot about that gap. It starts to not feel like you're the savior of the projects, but rather like you sort of get the minimum done. Where do I want to go? I can't go back out the way that I came. I don't want to go through West Storage Room, so down the ladder it is. Okay, and now from here, we want to go out, and then, yeah, actually through Waiting Room. This is not our ideal way forward, but it is forward. Unless you go the wrong-ass way. No, he's in this room. He knows where I am. We're not going to bother playing subtle with it. Ronan is saying maybe Facebook will pick him up next. Well, at least from my view, Facebook would be a fine place for somebody who has like, in other words, Phil Harrison, if Phil Harrison is like the muse of failure, if like the thing that he's really good at is injecting bad ideas into an otherwise promising situation, if that's sort of like his particular superpower, shit, I really wanted to go upstairs, not in here. That's okay. This might not be a crisis. We can not really get anywhere from here. Fuck. Okay, is there any way to circle back around? Oh, we can. Okay. Okay, we already boarded up that door, so it's not as bad, or window. What I was going to say is that at Facebook, that's fine. Phil Harrison's failures, such as they are, would not affect me at all. Okay, so he didn't see me that time. I think he just came out the door, the east room door behind me, which is fine. Maybe if I don't run, we can make it outside this door. Okay. Simultaneously do and do not want to run. Every time that I see Facebook mentioned in the gaming space, the topics are Facebook Gaming, which is their version of a streaming service. I remember when that was announced that it was a space that they wanted to get into, I was thinking to myself, oh, well, that should be pretty cool, right? Because what they're going to need to do is to compete with YouTube and Twitch, and at the time, like Mixer. So in order to present a competitive product, they're going to want to do a lot of advertising, and they're going to want to offer a really good revenue split and make it easy to get partner and to monetize. So I remember, like, this was years ago, you guys, like when I was talking to Mia at the time was sort of like, you know, enjoyed a lot of features and things on Facebook. Yeah, this leads us out to the roof. So I was thinking, oh man, maybe Mia, rather than coming to Twitch, should be a pioneer on Facebook gaming. And then before she went live, we actually looked into it, and the answer was no. Like, none of the things, nothing that you would think you would want to do in terms of launching a new gaming service, gaming streaming service that was going to like compete with other major heavy hitters in the sphere. None of that. They didn't do any of it. They had absolutely no interest in actually competing. Sorry, I'm trying to get to private collection room. How do I do that from here? Is it just up the ladder? I think it's up the ladder and then down the stairs. I'm actually not sure. No advertising, no revenue split, no like easy path to monetization or any of that. Facebook appears to continue to believe in like the late, 20 teens and 2020s, the early 2020s, that they're just like this huge juggernaut that people won't be able to get away from. And at least for me personally, I've lived my entire life so far without the benefits of Facebook and intend to continue to do so. Yes, okay, now we are back at Chief's office. Wow. And it feels like that's a popular sentiment to me, that I don't know of anyone who is excited about the prospect of going to Facebook gaming. Like, I've seen some, again, we talked about this in last night's Valhalla stream. A lot of people are expressing some discontent with, frankly, a lot of the decisions being made on Twitch regarding monetization and the revenue split and advertising and all of that. I don't feel like those decisions are really affecting this channel, but I do feel that the ripples that they cause, you know, might come around to do that someday. The idea being that if major creators leave, the people who are, you know, streaming to like 10,000 people at a go, if they leave and they say, hey everyone, join us over on another platform, then if all their viewers go to that platform, then discoverability for smaller streamers like us, like a lot of people who might be watching this, that drops also. And that might also force us onto another platform, because as that revenue leaves, the conditions on like this platform may not get better. Right? Like, that's sort of the way that it works. So I'm not looking at the decisions made at Twitch and saying like, oh, woe is me on the advertising revenue. I think that we make like 5 cents every 6 months. Like it's like, it's just not there. So like for that part, I'm like, I don't really look at that or pay attention to it. But for the other creators who do, and the changes are going to be bad for them, that by proxy may eventually become bad for us. So I see a lot of conversations about like, well, if there's no reversal of course, and if it turns out to be as bad for creators as it seems like it might be, where might you go? You know what no one is saying that I've ever seen? Oh, Facebook. We'll jump over to Facebook gaming. I'm not saying that might not change later, but it certainly doesn't appear to be the way that anybody's thinking about it right now. So what do I, like, select panel and rotate. Okay, that appears to only go that way. So, do I need to link these two together? That feels a little... Or am I trying to get the power over here? Okay. That doesn't... Yeah, I feel like with all of these, I don't have any options for where it would go. Here, I can go down, I can go over. From here... Okay, well that splits it. Why does this turn bright? Maybe you need both of the wires to connect and then go through here. Okay, well if that's the case, that doesn't help me. That does, except that it's a dead end. No, because this is still bright. It's bright yellow. Well, we're close. We've got 1 of 3 dots. The first thing that you do on a puzzle like this, you look at what must be true. Like this one here, it can't be any other orientation except straight ahead. At least I don't think so. So we need to get the power through this juicer and in there. That feels like what we've got to do. And here's the thing, like every other orientation, this would lead nowhere, right? So it feels like it's got to be up there. And then this is just which way does it go? That way doesn't make any sense because it takes it off the board. So that's got to be this way. And that leaves this panel up here dead. Like, I don't feel like we have to pay any attention to that. This similarly, like leading off the board doesn't help anything. So it's got to be that way. But... that leads 1. If I once knew how this puzzle worked, I have forgotten it. Killuna says, like, you mean like HBO? Yeah, like, the way that HBO has been treating their content creators, specifically their animators, is like, I can't talk from a business perspective. From an artistic perspective, from an artistic perspective, it seems absolutely unconscionable. And the trouble is, who wants to go produce work on HBO if you've got any other options? Who would want to go there on HBO knowing that at any time, for any reason, to save like dollars, pennies on the dollar, they will destroy your entire catalog of work and render it unviewable to everyone? Why would you want to put yourself in that position? And that's not to say that nobody will ever work with HBO again. Why the fuck did that work? Hold on, can I look at that again? I'm actually not sure why that was a solution. What I am saying is that HBO has done a tremendous amount of damage, I believe, to the quality of their brand. Hold on.
Hello?
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
Where's that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her...
Stupid kid. If you just hadn't dropped that fucking thing, I could let you go.
Don't worry, Sherry. It'll be all over soon.
There has to be a way out of here.
Oh, hey Sherry. So, I will note that all of this stuff, the Sherry stuff, this is not just like, oh, in the A run, Claire or Leon did this. This is all completely new. Stuffed doll is the best friend of Annabelle, I feel like. A dirty stuffed doll. Well, no, we need a block, clearly. Doll is not going to do it. This is not going to open. Look at Happy there. Giant, distended pink face. No body. Dude, just kick that with your foot. It's literally cardboard and duct tape. Oh, how are we ever going to get through here? Shove the stuffed doll on it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I really should examine stuffed doll. Blech. Ah, hold on. Oh, it's a Hellraiser cube. A weathered-looking old block. It's got some raised images on it. Indeed it do. But Carolina was saying that of HBO, as in believing that they're just like so awesome that they can do whatever they want because of the streaming service that HBO launched in Norway. Yeah, it's amazing how quickly the public perception of HBO has turned from, oh man, HBO represents some of the best prestige television with the most highly curated content. You just know that anytime HBO launches a brand new series, that it's going to be at least worth checking out. The production values, the quality of writing, the emphasis on like cinema style prestige television is going to see you through. And almost overnight, like I'm sure there were other elements that led up to it, but it feels like in the span of like 15 days, like 2 weeks, they managed to absolutely crater their reputation, not just with the audience whom they covet, but with the content creators that made them popular. It is a really remarkable. Okay. So again, the first thing you do is look at what must be true. This must be a circle, right? So we're going to rotate. Okay, how many circle options do we have? Only one. So this must be it, which means that this one must be star. And we've only got one option there, which must be star. But let's see, are there any other stars? Nope, it must be that way. And now triangle. Except that doesn't work. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, well, again, so now we start on the edges. What must be true? Well, we must have a star here. So we can put that in. So now we know that this orientation isn't going to work. So we have to find the one that does. Let's assume, and it may not be a safe assumption, that that's correct. Are there any other star options here? There are not. So what if we move that over? Well, now this one would have to be a triangle, and this one would have to be a circle, and it still doesn't match up. So if that were a star, simply have to... Oops, hold on. This might take some real trial and error. This one, oh, hold on, this is interesting. This one can never be on the left because it doesn't have a circle on the left at all. Okay, interesting. So what does it have on the right? Does it have a star on the right? It does. I'm not trying to do that. Well, I'll tell you what. What if we put that there, and then we put the square here, and then that there, and then that there. Oh, I don't know why I thought that was a circle. I was like, wait, isn't that right? It is not. Okay, how about this? This square can be this block rather, can be all the way on the left. Are there any other squares that could be? Okay, this one could be. Let's put all the circles facing front. Okay, this one can never be all the way on the left. It could be anywhere else, but it can never be all the way on the left. So let's sort of slot that in now. What ones could be on the right? Because we got 3 options for the left. Does this have a star on the right? It does. Does this one have a star on the right? And it does. I'm trying to think of any sort of like logical way through this that doesn't just involve a lot of trial and error. But it feels to me right now that there's just too many variables. Okay, interesting. This one doesn't have any circles at all on the right-hand side. Do any of them have circles on the... Okay, so this one does. This one has a circle on the right. We could put that there. Yeah. Carolyn is saying, I mean, as you know, I don't do much movies, but something that carries an HBO logo, I skip it, whatever is WoW. That's probably... Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I was only looking at the front. I wasn't looking at the top. There's also symbols on the top. That makes a lot more sense. Wow. Okay. Sorry about that. So that's going to really streamline this a lot because now it makes it very likely that that one has to be there. But let's see. Let's see. Are there any other star and triangle pairings? There is. There is one more. So one of these two go in the most right slot. And that's good because that really narrows it down for us. Yep, that one can't be on the right. and this one can't be on the right. Also, this one here, this one can never be on the left, so we can put that one right there. So now we're looking for circle and square on the left-hand side, like that. Okay, so this may not be correct, but at least gets us started. So now let's go like that. That's looking pretty promising. And now, boom. Yeah, I wasn't looking at the top of the box, and now we've got it. What an odd puzzle to get your safety child scissors out. They are extremely safe scissors because no one has previously used them. They couldn't solve the puzzle. Okay. We're clearly going to cut through this. I really feel like you could just kick it with your foot. Yeah, that's just cardboard, kid.
What is this?
Yeah, just as I was like thinking in my head, I was starting to despair, like, this feels like it has infinite possible permutations. Then I saw on the top that there were other symbols. I was like, oh. And they were like less lit up. They were more dim, which is the excuse I'll use for why I didn't see them. But I very much did not see them. I don't think I like this police chief very much. Oh, he tied it shut? That's... okay. It just feels like that's not maybe the strongest of possible strings. Hello to Azaric! Azaric, I hope you're having a nice Monday. I don't know if you have Columbus Day off from one or both jobs, but... oh, we can't go in here. Hopefully at least a little bit of respite from all of the work. Sally's Diary. January 4th. Wednesdays are perfectly great days because we get snacks and ice cream. I hate the last place I was at. The teachers were all meanies. It was just study, 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 and there wasn't no ice cream. I love, love, love it here. January 10th. There was an important rule made today. Everyone must write a diary, get health checkups, and we ain't allowed outside by ourselves. It's good we don't have to go to school. I don't want to go and get picked on for my old clothes, especially not by the guy that used to wear them. January 16th. The orphanage director is coming today, so I'm gonna wear my most favoritist checkered blue outfit. The director is tall, the director has a mustache, the director is a policeman. Azric had a nice morning, slept in a bit, off from the DOC, has to go to the second job at 4. Well, Azric, hopefully between here and there, you will have a great day off. Can I climb on this now? Yes. And a chance to rest and recharge. I know that that's what I'm using my day off here for. The nice thing about a 3-day weekend like this is, in addition to the 3-day weekend, it's also a 4-day week. So it's like it's even more of a respite than I think of, because knowing that we're going to a 4-day week, yeah, it's 1 day less to get done the work that needs to get done, but also the next weekend is here that much sooner. And then, by the way, there's the 5-day week that led into this weekend, where we had the 3-day weekend to look forward to the whole time. This is me saying I really like 3-day weekends because it feels like the weeks on both sides of them. Oh, we don't get to shoot the raccoon. I don't have any sort of, like, gun power. Happy pink dog, flower, and then a big scratchy X out through Faddeco. Fadeo? I'm not sure if that's supposed to be... We'll just move on. I can't quite make out what that character's name is supposed to be. Boy, Raccoon City definitely loves its very Baroque architecture.
must be the door out of here.
Just immediately, like...
Darn it! I need the key.
Is this more of Sally's diary? Tom's diary. February 5th. It's been 2 months since I sent that letter to Oliver, and all I've gotten back is nada. Zip. Then again, they're all like that once they get adopted. Bet he's living like a king in some fancy folks' home and forgotten all about us. Really thought Oliver was different, that he'd be my friend for life. Guess I'm just a fool. February 8th. Anne sat all the little kids down and told them a story today. She said, all the kids that get adopted are turned into food for the boogeymen. That's why no one hears from them ever again. Not sure where she gets her ideas from, but she's sure got the mind for writing trashy horror novels. February 13th. There's something weird going on around here, and it's not just because of Anne's stories. Don't get me wrong, I've been in worse places, and this place is funded by some big drug company. But why can't we call people or go outside? Why are there so many doctors around? What's with these shots every day? It's almost like we're... February 14th. I'm getting adopted. Wow. On what? That's Valentine's Day. Me. Most people go for younger kids, so I figured I was too old, but I can't say that I'm not a little happy. Who am I kidding? I'm totally psyched. I say goodbye to this place on the 20th. I'm going to try my best to be a good son. Somebody my new mom and pop can be proud of me. Okay, I'm just going to say that when was this, 1998? This is the year this is supposed to be? Maybe it's a regional thing, but someone my new mom and pop can be proud of. That's not the way that me or my friends talked in 98. February 19th. Oliver came back in the middle of the night, all messed up, screaming, "Help me," and stuff. I didn't even recognize him at first. His face was all peeling and melted off. He's with the teachers and doctors now. It's just a skin thing, they say. He'll get better soon, and then we can go on adventures together again. Okay, but you're getting adopted in one day, aren't you, Tom? Yeah, sure. The kid that's old enough to use a phrase like, "She's sure got a mind for writing trashy horror novels," would also be like, "Oh, the skin peeling off on his face? That's fine. I'm sure the doctors will take care of him. And then we can go on super keen adventures again." Oh, I thought that was just a head of a dinosaur. Oh, man. What do you think that says? That white text right there. Probably some like ipsum lorem garbage, but really love to know. It looks like it would probably be clear enough to read if it wasn't so small.
Oh no, it's him.
Well, TGI frosted glass. Or privacy glass. What would you call that? Boy, once... Oh, hey, a save point. Blank's diary. If you're reading this, go call police. Boogeyman's here, eating everybody. Many dark boogeymans here. Help, they're coming. Help me, mommy. Okay, that's cheerful. Let me write my own diary. Just to be in the safe side, let's just start up like a new save. I don't think that we're going to be Claire for very... Or, what's my name? Hold on. Oh. I was really hoping it was going to show this kid's name. Diane? Shit, what was her name? I like barely even understand animal experimentation. Human experimentation is...
Where you going, Sherry?
Sherry.
I told you to stay put. You need to learn to listen.
Leave me alone. Just please.
Time to teach some manners. You little bitch! You're gonna pay for this! You little shit! You hear? You are gonna be so fucking sorry!
Go away!
Go! Okay, I wasn't sure if I'd grabbed the key.
Help! Somebody, please!
You stupid bitch! That's a dead end!
Hide.
Nope. I'm gonna try to hide back here. This really doesn't seem like it's gonna work.
It's all over now! Doors locked!
So, Taco Soldier has gotten Taco Bell breakfast. How is
Where
that?
are you?
Shit.
Show yourself! I know you're in here! The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be!
He locked the door, so I can't just leave. Shit.
Oh God. Oh God.
Little bitch has gotta be here somewhere. God damn it!
What was I supposed to do?
Game over, Sherry.
You are trapped. Okay, continue. No, I don't want to go. Guys, this is the first time that I've... It's the second... Maybe the third time. I don't remember. The point is I haven't died that many times, and I definitely don't want to go to assisted game mode, so no. Okay. So, I feel like we had a good plan up through here, and I think that maybe when he turned and, like, pushed this material out of the way, I was supposed to come back here and, like, hide again. And I just didn't recognize that in time. But once he, like, when he, like, smacked his, shin...
It's all over now!
Sorry.
Doors locked!
I was like, oh, maybe he'll stop coming over here now, but no, he just super did. And I really wasn't sure where the...
Where are you?
escape point was supposed
Show
to be.
yourself! I know you're in here! The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be!
All right, like right here.
Oh God. Oh God.
Little bitch has gotta be here somewhere. Oh, God damn it!
Oh, so this is just a death trap, then. Okay. If I open the door, he's gonna see that. Oh, I can hide under here for a bit. Unless he shines the light.
I see you!
No, but it's fine, though.
No!
Game over!
Ah! Taco Soldier says, always get steak. I got a steak breakfast crunch wrap. It has hash brown in it, egg, steak, and I think that quesadilla sauce. But they have like a breakfast burrito, and that's really good too. When I wake and bake, I add rice and potatoes to anything that I order. And cheese, of course. like, I love Taco Bell for lunch. When I first started with my current job, I probably had Taco Bell for lunch more often than any other thing, and it was just consistently really good. It's fast, it's not particularly expensive, it tastes really good, it's not overly greasy. I usually go with, like, bean burritos and stuff, so it wasn't, like, a ton of calories relative to, like, other things that you could get, and I just really like Taco Bell. But as soon as I think about, like, the process of cooking eggs that would then go inside, like, a Crunchwrap or burrito, that just, it sounds super greasy in a way that
the longer it takes me to find you,
isn't necessarily something that I want, like, super early in the morning. But I've never tried it, so I don't know. It might be great. Okay, he goes down. I'd love to do this in fewer tries. I'm not good at stealth.
Oh god. Oh god.
Either that or he's very good at detecting stealth.
Gotta be here somewhere.
Okay, well, I know not to go to the left now. We've learned that. I can't get out this way. And this feels like there's no cover over here at all. Like, it just feels like he's instantly gonna see her.
Son of a bitch.
More. Please.
So I can hide under here.
This is your last fucking chance.
I think
Show yourself.
I think at this point
Now!
we have to see what he does so that then I'll know what to do next time.
Oh, it burns.
Oh, okay. Turns out that was the solution. Like, I like eggs, I like cheese, I like bacon and sausage and hash browns. However, if you took all of those things and sort of wrapped them up into a tortilla so that they were just, like, all kind of, like, congealing together, if it tastes good, awesome. You know? Okay, so now I need to get the fuck out of here. I don't think I want to run.
It's my key. I see you.
Wait, he had access to electricity? He probably should have used that earlier. Taco Soldier is saying it's not too greasy, and then I'll read the rest when we respawn. Give me a second here.
Hurry. 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 What? Won't open.
Nice try, Sherry.
Lock the door. Yeah, there we go.
Come on in, Sherry. Get over here, you little bitch.
Quick, save your game with the typewriter.
The game is over. Now you're in trouble.
Let me go! No, stop!
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
What are you talking about?
Don't waste my fucking time! Bring me the pendant, or Sherry dies.
Pendant? What do you need it for?
Do you want the girl to die?
Fine. Where are you?
The orphanage.
The orphanage. Where is that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Is Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her. Are you serious? Damn it.
Oh, that's right. That is what we got in here. I was like, wait a second. In what way did that result in a parking permit? But no, she got that when she came in before the whole Sherry sequence.
Just you wait, asshole.
Okay. Can I save this again? So, private collection room is now done. If we can get back to Chief's office, which is right around the corner. Boy, I hope old bristly mustache man really suffers as a zombie. That guy sucks. Okay. We might as well like pick up with our next save, right? Like in retrospect, I wouldn't go back and do that section again. Like we wouldn't gain anything from doing that. However, that is going to be a really good point to call it. Is there a way out to the main menu? Hopefully this doesn't go to a completely black screen, but back to the title screen. Yes, it does. Okay. Guys, this was a ton of fun. It's just at noon. So what'll happen in my day is I'm going to go grab some lunch. And, you know, my producer does have to work today, so this will be a solo lunch. And then we'll definitely see you in Mia's Discord this evening for the most recent episode of Kyber Shards. However, the possibility always exists for a second stream, and this time would probably be Assassin's Creed Valhalla just to mix it up, but we'll see. I would very much like to get through Resident Evil 2. I'm enjoying it very much, so I'm not like in a race, but we'd love to finish Resident Evil 2 during the month of October, such that we do have an opportunity to then like do another sort of spooky, scary game. Last October was spent with The Evil Within 2, and I really had a great time with that. It was long enough that it wound up like knocking other things aside that we said, okay, we'll get to it next year, and I'd like to explore some of those things this year if possible. But this was a great way to start the day. Borlak was like, who opens their day with all of this grim, gritty horror? But here on October 10th, I'm going to say that it was time well spent. I will again say, just because this has really been on my mind all weekend, my Friday was like weirdly stressful, and sometimes that can really infringe on the quality of the rest of the weekend. But getting to do these streams with you guys, first on Saturday, and then, wow, did we do it? No, we didn't do a stream on Saturday, but today and then yesterday, which was Sunday, that has really brightened my mood. So I really appreciate it. This was a great time to spend with you guys. Thank you again to Markwack for the 500-bit cheer earlier, and we will now get a chance to go find somebody fun to raid. There's many potential targets. If Patikin, Zerder, Innertooth, Caroluna, if one of those people are streaming, we're going to target one of them because we get so few opportunities to raid over. But please know that whoever we don't get a chance to raid over to today, you are very much in my head. Like, I'd love to raid over, but we have to choose one person, so we're going to go do that. Oh, and hello to Lady B. Happy World Mental Health Day. Yes, and National Inclusion Day as well. Kira Eros popped by and said that earlier. I did not know that it was National or International Inclusion Day, but also Happy World Mental Health Day to you as well, Lady B. Oh, and Lady B, just because I didn't get a chance to say this directly, I do hope that Borlak passed along the best wishes. I know that you were sick, I think at this point probably a week and a half ago, but he said that you were feeling a lot better, and that's awesome. I'm so glad for it. I love hanging out in your art streams, and I love it all the more when you're feeling good and not sort of battling a cold and stuff. Caroluna says, thanks for the great stream. Taco Soldier says, have a good rest of your day. Glad I get to see you play. Taco, I'm so glad that you got a chance to stop by. It's been, you know, I always love it when you get to stop by here and when you're hanging out in Mia's stream as well. I usually like to try to say hello to everybody. In fact, I feel kind of really guilty if somebody comes in, I'm like away, and I don't get a chance to say hello to them, because then I'm always worried they'll be like, oh, wait, Angel said hello to like these 5 people and not to me. If ever you stop by Mia's stream and like you're the person that I don't say hello to, it's either because I didn't see it or I was away from the computer at that specific moment, or sometimes tending to something else. But yeah, no, it's great. It's great to hang out with all of you. Lady B, I hope you have a great stream. Dan Snacks, I hope that you also have the day off for today. Dan Snacks, oh gosh, what was he playing? He was playing a game yesterday that I don't remember the name of it, but it appeared to be possibly a co-op balloon popping simulator. It was like tower defense. I was trying to like parse together how the gameplay loop worked. It was like tower defense against balloons that were coming in like it was Zumba, I think was from like that old Microsoft game. It was very interesting. So if you guys like sort of tower defense / puzzle games, definitely check out Dan Snacks. He's put the name in of it, Balloons TD Battles 2. It's a versus mode tower defense game. Yeah, it was super neat to watch. There was a lot happening, and I was sort of like, it was familiar enough that I was putting together the pieces, but also like there's also elements here that are currently going over my head. But yeah, a versus mode tower defense sounds like a lot of fun, and if that sounds like fun to you guys, definitely check out Dan Snacks. That's DANSNAX. Now let's go find somebody fun to raid. Hopefully the rest of you guys have a wonderful Monday. If it's a work day, hopefully a gentle one, and if it's a day off, do enjoy it, and then the rest of your 4-day weekend, and we'll see you again real soon. Until then, I hope you guys have a great night.